Welcome to Fateful Encounters, adventurers. Hello.
That's me.
Hi, how are you? All of you. My name's Jen. I'm your dungeon master. And today I am joined by Sumner Bukowski.
Hello.
Ashley Duke.
Hi.
Dylan Mock.
Hey.
Zach Boring.
Hello.
And Joe Whiteley.
Hi.
What?
Hi. Hi, everyone. So
Howdy
nice to
do,
see
traveler.
you. We are bringing you into episode 3 of Oblivion Isles. But first, we have a few new things, since we're new and growing every day.
Yay!
Yay. Without further ado, let us do the recap. Everyone roll a d20. Lowest gets
Come on, nat one. Come on,
to
nat one.
suffer.
I got a 19.
Oh, I actually got a nat one.
I got a nat 20, so.
Oh.
16.
Well, then I guess the nat 1, we all get like above a 15, and then Zach's like, I got my nat 1, yes! I did it!
All right,
you got
James,
effort.
let us know what happened last time.
Previously on Survivor. Okay. We started with looting the corpses of the cultists that had attacked us. I took the mask, the cloak, and the ring from the unidentifiable creatures. Their faces were like that of smeared painting. We returned to E03 to find a place to rest. I was awoken by a scuffling in Rattle's room. I rushed with my daggers, Pince and Pierce, down the hall. Using my momentum and reflexes, I bounced off the walls of the inn and launched myself at Rattle's attackers. I must have slipped because one of my daggers, Pierce, was only one of my daggers, Pierce, was only able to penetrate the cultist. In retaliation, he grabbed my arm. It felt like 1,000 blades cut into it. Kuros, being the brave sea elf he is. Oh, crap, I lost myself.
No!
End of the sentence. Kuros is a brave sea elf.
I lost my stuff in your story.
No, where'd it go?
Kuros, the
Oh,
brave
here we go.
sea elf.
Kuros, being the brave sea elf he is, quickly killed him, saving my life. Rattle procured a ring from this follower. After talking to the proprietor, they informed us we could visit the local jeweler as they may have information about the rings. So, we went to the jeweler to have the rings we took appraised. The jeweler was not so helpful.
But one of them was hot.
I'm happy about that.
So hot.
They said to talk to Victorious, as she was the one once invited to join the followers. As we ventured to the mage's shop, we may have gotten a little distracted, as a man was thrown out of the window for touching my sugar snout Angelic. I comforted her, and Kuros intercepted the bodyguard with friendly talk. What a guy! The others, well, I do not know where they went. You could say I was quite focused. I was all too soon pulled from Angelic, as we still had investigating to do. We walked across the thoroughfare to the Victorious secret. We learned that the rings were enchanted with the spell Finger of Death, and that the followers can plane shift between Merkel's plane and our own. What will come next in our adventure to find the doppelganger?
Ooh.
I like the emphasis.
On the wrong syllable.
Doppelganger.
All right.
That
Any
was
questions
really good.
from you guys to me? Questions? Nothing? No?
D&D related, you mean?
Anything at all?
How many dice can Sumner fit in his mouth?
That is a great question.
Marshmallow challenge with dice. Let's go.
I got about, like, this is what I kind of play with on a day-to-day. It's just kind of and I'm just kind of like, oh.
That'll get us views.
Yep. Man eats dice.
This is the wrong platform for that.
I got a nat
can't
20,
stop
baby!
watching.
Oh my god. All right.
That was
Let's
uncomfortable.
potentially get into it. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Do we
Alright.
want to do more Chubby Bunny?
No.
I have some
I'm so hungry.
All right. We last saw our companions in the city of Eulatorf, searching for clues and information about the cultist items they found. They ended up at an arcana shop with a drow woman, Victorious, who told them about selling summoning ingredients to an orphan child and providing them information about the eye that Rattle took from the statue of Merkel below Mistia's cottage. The adventurers leave Victorious' secret out onto the streets of Eulatorf again with 2 different tasks: retrieve the eye from the snoring bear or go to the orphanage. It's approximately 7 p.m. as you spent the majority of the day ruining your sleep cycle and the other 3 hours walking across the city hunting down information. As you guys walk out of the shop, Victorious says the words, "Be careful not to walk to your deaths," and she closes the door behind her.
Oh. Well, that's not creepy.
What a way to say goodbye. Don't die now.
Concerned.
Okay.
Make D&D happen.
So
But how?
we learned that the rings had the
They had the
magic.
finger of death necromantically infused to them.
I can't remember. Did she actually tell us, like...
I just remember her saying that it had necromantic magic and it sucked the life out of somebody. I don't remember it actually being finger of death.
Well, that was what was... Well, yeah, I mean, that's... The finger of death affected who was wearing the ring. They couldn't take it off until they died because that was what caused it.
Well, that's what the ring does in general, but this had a special enchantment, but I don't remember it actually being an actual finger of death spell. Am I wrong?
No. No, not towards anybody else, just the wearer.
Right. No, yeah, I don't remember. I just remember. Never mind.
God.
Okay.
So the
Do.
God.
God?
Are you there, God? It's me, Galvin.
But
the
Rattle,
bands-
I remember.
The
Oh, sorry,
bands
go
of
ahead.
loyalty, like if you get like downed, it automatically kills you. And then there's the finger of death spell, that was
So it is the finger of death spell.
romantically put into the ring to kill them even before they die. That was what she was explaining.
Okay.
So it could be manipulated in some way, and someone could be watching.
That's
Waiting.
probably nothing.
Rattle was really agitated about the fact that an orphan might be
Vigilating.
trying to commit suicide in place of the doppelganger. So he definitely wants to be like hopping up and down in the street trying to figure out where the orphanage is.
Let's go find this orphanage.
Galvin, do you know where the orphanage would be? A man of God surely works there a lot.
Don't we also want to pick up that orb that we left under a bed? Because
I'm not sure what it is you're talking about, Chains. I'm pretty sure it's in Rattle's bag.
Yeah, Rattle?
I vaguely
Rattle?
recall Rattle taking something. Rattle!
I mean, I helped him take it.
What
Where's
are
that
you
orb,
talking
Rattle?
about?
Rattle
Well,
doesn't
remember-
have the orb.
Rattle, you don't. What did you? What'd you do with the orb?
Dropped.
Where?
Oh, hoodalolly. All right, let's go get the orb. It'd be bad if it fell into someone else's hands.
Ooh, lolly.
I second that notion, Rattle. Hoodalolly indeed.
Then yeah, I guess we're gonna start going back to get the orb first then.
Okay. You turn to the streets of the southern end of Eulatorf. The street lanterns are slowly turning on as the sun is setting slowly over the walls of the city. You hear the sounds of the city streets begin to dwindle, and the market in the center city slows down a bit. You're left outside the southern end of Eulatorf. As you begin to head towards the Snoring Bear, one of Galvin's pouches, you hear the Grandmaster's voice.
Oh.
Hello.
I slip into the pouch and I take out the sending stone.
Hello.
Hello?
Is there any update?
We're still working on it currently. Do you know of an orphanage nearby? In the city?
Yes.
Where might it be?
I am asking you questions.
Oh, how the turntables.
The turntables.
Oh, we have Michael Scott
you
leading
crush
us.
the DJ.
What has your days prospered? That's not the right word.
How have your days fared?
Yes. What have you found in your last 24 hours?
We had a confrontation with a robed figure with a mask, and it's been eventful to say the least. We're still working on a couple leads. Hard to provide a proper update right now. So what's the status on that orphanage?
There's one in the southern end.
Southern end. That's vague enough to work. Thank you.
Just standing here watching him talk to a rock.
Oh, Rav
my
wants to
gosh.
say hey. I passed it to Rav.
No. How's your wife?
Ravalana, she is good. Have you guys located anything that I need to be aware of?
Found a dog.
Interesting.
I take the rock back. We found a dog. She's right.
Is
dog.
it a good boy?
We
Well, it's the best boy, actually. Isn't that right tonight?
once we find him, we'll surely give him a call. We'll give you a call and let him talk to you himself.
Let me speak with Mistia.
Ooh.
So you haven't heard. She's seen better days.
Explain yourself.
Well, we found her in tunnels underneath her home. The tunnels underneath her home had large statues of Merkel, and that's when we found the first cultist that we believe belonged to the Merkel following. And
Kuros had a vision.
yeah, Kuros,
Well,
here, I hand the rock over to Kuros.
Oh, I mean, well, really, I was trying to save her life. She's still kind of alive, and I reached out to try and heal her, and she sent some images to my head and some information. I think that the doppelganger is actually here in the city beneath.
You think the doppelganger is in the city?
Well, that's what I've been led to believe by. She seems to have some connection with her sister, who she believes is the one who took her the doppelganger. I actually saw him in a cage. And she left us with the part. This here, and I pull out the scroll. This she says to trust the citizens, and that the cultist is here under the floors of Eulator.
Everybody was ready.
Yep. I appreciate your
So-
restraint, by the way.
It was just kind of.
I don't know if you could see the effort that I'm putting into not
Sweat.
doing it with my face. They're here under the floor of Eulator.
Nailed it.
So you said there was tunneling underneath Mistia's cottage?
Yes, and we found a map that we believe is. It just seems disambiguous tunnels, but I believe they're actually a tunnelscape for underneath Eulatorp. If we could find some sort of marker to judge where something is, we could probably map out these portion of these underground tunnels beneath the city.
You hear him like fumbling through papers as you mentioned the map that you found of the sewer systems or whatever. He says the current sewer system was patrolled a week ago. Nothing was found except a few rats. Continues fumbling papers. Nothing peculiar. And you can hear him toss the papers, and he says, I have not been Grandmaster long enough to have personal knowledge of the sewer system. All I know is that it was filled 100 years ago, when there was, and you hear papers scrambling again. He says, yes, a slave trade between the cities. It was plugged. I will send my men around the parameters of the walls, where the old entrances were, to confirm that they're plugged. Is there anything else you found?
Other than this good boy here, not a whole lot else.
Where is he? I look around. Is Mavris around? The dog?
He is not.
Rattle starts like hopping up and down, showing the ring.
As my dog starts barking.
Oh, we were assaulted by a man as we were trying to sleep, and he had this peculiar ring that seemed to be made out of an entire emerald, that had the power to kill the person who's wearing it.
How
So
many
don't
do you
worry,
have?
we're not wearing it.
Don't wear it.
Now Rattle's like making like a circle shape, like of
orb.
the orb.
Yeah.
And I guess that's right. Rattle found an orb, but we never mind. I haven't found an orb. I don't know what you're talking about. Rattle, let's get the orb back before we tell someone about it.
He muffles the
Rattle,
rock.
like, looks at you.
Turn it off speaker. Put it on mute.
Rattle's like, "Are you asking me to lie?"
I'm just asking you to not tell him about it until we find it.
Why'd you say that in my
Being
voice?
dishonest.
Because it's something you would say.
Yeah, you're right.
He says, how many do you have?
Rings? We only have the one ring.
We have two.
We have two.
We have two rings. I guess I haven't been taking very good notes. It's not in my inventory. I don't know what's in my backpack. But I know what's in my backpack. I don't know what's in their backpacks. And apparently we have two rings. Here, Rattle, you tell them how many rings you have, and I hand it to Rattle.
Rattle has like phone anxiety.
Typical.
Just like staring at the sending stone and like trying to show the ring to it, and like panicking, looking at all of you guys. He's like, "Ah!"
I'm just like,
Well,
Rattle, you're doing great. You're doing
Go on,
great,
Rattle. You got this, Rattle.
You're doing great.
Rattle gets his face like, I have one.
Okay, Rattle has a ring.
With the roboticness.
he gives the sending stone to Rav.
I take it and I'm staring at Galvin and I'm like,
Well, don't be afraid, Rav. You got this.
Chain snatches the rock.
oh, thank God.
We're all a bunch of anxious.
And I have the other ring.
Okay, I'm perplexed at this because I fear it's a trick in some way. We've been searching for months and nothing has come of it until yesterday. You find this? I don't know whether to thank you or feel as if I am not doing my job correctly.
Perhaps
I
the
Not
latter.
both.
I take the rock from Chains. Well, we only found these things because we went to go check on Mystia, which was a lead that you gave us. So really, I mean, you've been doing...
I take the stone from him. I say it's because you've employed the help of Galvin, son of Rohan, and hand to Lathander.
I take it back from him,
Success of
but
this
don't underestimate. You're rolling this. You did a great job. I'm
Take
really
the stone
proud of you.
back, and I swear upon my legacy.
Chains
that-
now snatches the rock.
Oh my God.
I also took a mask and cloak.
I yell
Interesting.
at the rock. I have one too.
Rattle's in the back. He's like, Galvin, son of Rohan, land of Lathander.
What is wrong with us?
Oh my goodness.
We hang up on him now.
Chains throws the rock on the floor.
I want to take it and say bye, I love you, and then hand it to Galvin.
Skip it across the stream.
Just be like, we'll call you if we need you, and we skip it.
You hear it as it's being thrown, just
No,
like...
no, I was kidding. No. Retcon that. I was super kidding. I immediately go fishing for it.
I immediately go fishing. Wrong fish. Just
we
kidding.
tie a rope to Kuros's waist, and he just like swims looking for it.
Yeah, that's how we fish. We just send Kuros as bait.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so let's reel it back in, baby. So we gave a super thorough update to some very important people. They
Yup.
now know we have a dog.
I'm crying.
The most important information.
It's a
He
good
says-
start
Good
rent.
boy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't have any updates for you from the other parties. We have not lost signal with any more at this time. I guess we could be thankful that another day has passed without Merkel's punishment. But there is only so much time before something else happens. You've already done Lathander a great service, and keep that dog safe. You can hear him putting the sending stone down. essentially disconnecting.
Did he just hang up on us?
Beep, beep, beep.
You said that was a wild ride of a conversation.
They sent me. They threw me and went fishing for me. All right.
So
All right.
they trust us with all this.
They trust me.
You
and
have
my integrity.
poor choices.
Rattle's
That's
just
coming
walking
from
down the street
me.
now.
You are
Rattle's-
drunk right now.
And
Rattle's just walking down the street now towards the sleeping bear.
Okay.
Just like,
Kuros is with him for sure.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I follow
mimicking
as well.
Galvin, and he's
Same.
like, my integrity.
We're all walking.
you're all heading that way.
All right. Okay. As you walk towards the market from the southern end, you pass a store called the Store and an art shop called the Grumpy Canvas. The streets are at relative ease. Around you, you hear your own footsteps and the flickers of the lantern fire lighting the streets. A few couples walk in the streets, headed out on dates, hand in hand and laughing. Entering into the market circle, you see different stands with general goods, the meat cart, the veggie cart, intricate-looking fire genasi at the weapons cart, as well as a large orc standing next to a very large barrel of rocks. There's a man in a suit sitting on the edge of the fountain in the center of the circle, and around the circle is people calmly doing their market business. No dancing halflings today.
Kuros is definitely like keeping an extra eye out. Like,
Looking for the halflings.
yeah.
I would like to dance right now.
Rattle's focused on getting that orb back.
Okay. As you walk out of the market circle, you pass into the northern district. You pass a few new shops. I need to move you guys to the city. There we are. Oh, I have our art there. There we go. You pass a few new shops. A food store called Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Oh,
And a real estate building where you can buy homes and property, and then you hit familiar territory where you see the Drunken Dragon Tavern, loud and music filling the streets with laughter and chanting, getting louder as you get closer. Across the way, you see the library with the lights off, assuming to be closed, and then the Snoring Bear, the inn where you got attacked.
About time. Rattle, go in and get this orb of yours.
I'm gonna go with Rattle.
I'll wait outside.
Rattle is just like arms out, scurrying up to the door, and just like. bursts
I'm
through it.
gonna follow in after Rattle and Rav and head to the tavern owner, just to explain that we're here to. I'm sorry,
Hi.
we forgot something. One of our little friends, as Rattle like runs back there. He forgot something in his room. We're just coming to grab it real quick.
While this is happening, I'm circling around back.
And Rattle just like tries to burst into his room.
I
Okay.
paid for it once. It's fine.
So,
No one else is in
First.
there.
as
Jesus
you
Christ.
walk in, you don't see anyone around. The tables are empty. The front desk is empty. All the candles are lit, and there's a light in the room. There just isn't anyone here.
Oh.
And you walk to the back room. Rattle or Rav? All of
Hello?
you guys.
I was following Rattle and kind of stopped in the doorway where he's at.
Okay. So, as you walk closer to the rooms down the hallway, you hear muffled tears coming from the room that Rattle stayed in.
Oh.
And as Rattle walks in, you see the blood that was left over, and Ketamira is sitting on the floor in the room crying her eyes out.
Oh no.
She has her basic cleaning supplies at her feet and a mop and bucket filled with water that's turned red from her trying to clean. You walk in, she looks up at you, and she suddenly has fear in her eyes, and she starts backing up against the wall.
Oh
So
no, there's no need for any tears here. Are you all right?
Rattle
Am I
just
all right? Are
makes
you
himself
here to
big.
kill me too?
No.
We were attacked in the middle of the day, night.
It's a little spotty. We don't know.
We were trying to sleep, and this man tried to attack our friend here. I gestured to Rattle. We only defended ourselves. And
Rattle like turns his whole body kind of like upside down to kind of try to look under the bed where he lost the orb, like just in that bird way.
You see it down there.
And then he just kind of like scurries, like I don't want to like knock her over, but I want to just like move past her, and just grab the orb.
Okay, so you scurry under the bed, and she like gets out of your way really quickly. And she's like, "What are you guys doing back here?"
Rattle pops out from the bed with the orb, and he just like holds it up. He's like,
He forgot something.
Okay. All right. Well, Galvin, are you still outside?
Yeah, I'm still outside. I begin to...
Roll perception, please.
Okay, we'll roll perception. I got a 14.
All right.
With my bird eagle eye.
Just want to make sure you heard I'm around back, right?
You went around the back of the building.
Yes.
Cool. Roll perception as well.
Oof. It's not a good one.
you're still thinking of Angelique. You're like, God,
right.
she's really pretty.
Oof, a 5.
Okay. So both of you make a dex save as you hear the last remnants of a breathing behind you, and you turn just in time to see a dagger coming straight to your face.
Not today.
Not today.
My
Satan.
name isn't just in time.
God.
I say, yo.
It was a dex save, you said?
Yes.
13.
All right.
10.
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong one. 15.
All right. Chains successfully dodges out of the way. And Galvin takes 2 slashing damage. Roll for initiative.
Most
All of us?
excellent.
Yes.
okay.
You guys hear Galvin squawk outside, which alerts your attention. Ketamira panically runs out into the hallway where there is another follower, and he grabs her.
Now keep your hands off her.
So everyone roll initiative.
I got a synthetic 20.
You got a 7.
I got a 15.
I'm drunk.
Rattle got a 17.
And Galvin got a 19. So I believe it goes Chains, Galvin, Rattle, Kuros, Rav.
That sounds right.
Been doing this too long.
Yes, it does. We need some battle music, please. And Chains,
Sounds about right.
outside in the back, the guy, he kind of topples over. He ends up falling. He's now prone in front of you.
Oh, good. I take my dagger and I will stab at him.
Have at thee.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 17.
You hit.
Nice.
Okay, it's a D8.
I'm supportive.
I love that.
8 damage.
All right. He is not all right.
Does he promise?
I stabbed him in the knee. That's what happened.
This is so anime, I love it.
Wait till I start burning key points.
And the cultist next to, he turns around, being stabbed in the knee. He's like, ah! And he turns. Make a con saving throw.
Please don't die again.
Yeah, right? Okay,
Not back.
18.
3 for 3.
You pass.
Thank God. You explode.
Oh no, make a new character.
Only take half damage of 20d8.
Oh my gosh, Calvin, up at the front of the inn.
I take my staff, which is bladed at the top, and I go to swing
Roll to hit.
towards the man that tried to hit me.
Roll to hit.
18 without a modifier.
You hit.
Yeah. That's right, I do. All right. These dice are so wet. Why? All right, now. Here we go.
Know what you're talking about.
They're only in your mouth.
6 slashing damage.
All right. Takes it. Where'd you hit him?
Down the midriff.
Chest. He turns and he has a scimitar, and he rolls to hit.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
Yikes.
8 damage. Straight across your chest, because it's an eye for an eye in this game.
Get dunked on.
Get dunked on. On the inside, we've got the cultist who just took Ketamira. And he uses a dagger and throws it at Rav. Bam.
Not at Rav.
A nat 20.
Jesus.
It's gonna hurt.
I would know.
I would know. Yeah.
You take 11 damage.
Ow.
Dagger literally hits you in this, like, chest area. You weren't expecting it, and now he's holding Ketamira by her throat and walking backwards through the hallway.
Thank God I have that temporary damage.
Thank God he was using a dagger.
Oh my God.
Kuros. I'm sorry, Rattle.
Okay, so this is the cultist right here that I'm
Yes,
pinging.
correct.
Okay, and what is she doing here?
She's being held by him, so if you, like, she's blocking him. And
Okay.
He's holding her.
So Rattle wants to come out here, and he doesn't want to accidentally shoot her with his bow.
Mm-hmm.
So can he try to run past her and like shove him or trip him?
You can roll a athletics check.
Okay, that's what I will do.
Come on, bird boy.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Alright, so you kind of attempt to trip him, and he lifts his leg, and you're now behind him.
Okay.
But he's still holding her, facing Rav and Kuros around the corner.
Okay.
Any other actions?
I guess I'll bonus action. No, actually I won't. No.
Kuros.
Alright. So Kuros is gonna so Rattle's behind him. Kuros is going to try and he's gonna reach out for the hostage and try and reverse grapple, like get her out of his grapple.
Like,
I don't know
pull
what-
her away?
Yeah, I don't know what, like,
Strength check?
yeah.
Like short round in Indiana Jones.
Yeah. You call him Dr. Jones.
Alright, nat 20. You successfully pull her away. She goes flying behind you, in between you and Rav.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna slash at him with my offhand scimitar.
Okay.
Ha! Stay on the table and don't stop hopping up there because you're getting cocked. Well, that's like a 12.
Okay, you miss.
Kind of, I thought. It was a 7 on the die, and I was like, we're not gonna hit. Cool, but I got her away,
Yes.
and that's my turn.
Alright.
And I'm gonna position myself in between me and her, or him and her.
Alright. And as you guys are fighting inside, another follower starts running up on Chains. Roll perception, Chains. He's like, I'm just gonna
fool.
die.
15.
Okay, you do see him coming, so he does not get his surprise attack next time. And Rav.
I want to punch this dude in the face. First of all, how dare you?
Punch him. Kick his ass.
Seed ass.
I got an 11.
Okay, you miss. You try.
I'm gonna burn a key point, and I'm gonna try to punch him again.
All right.
I got a 1.
You actually get to attack
Oh
twice.
no.
If you burn a key point, you get to attack twice.
Twice, so I can roll twice. Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. Well, my rolls are crappy today.
Oh no.
Which
Got it.
dice are you using? I got an 8.
Yeah.
You miss 3 times.
Jesus!
He laughs in your face. We're back to the cultist outside.
Gotta use different dice.
Down the tunnel, I'm telling you.
Opportunity attack? Is that what you're telling me?
I am not. He's not running away.
But he stood up, didn't he?
Goes, yeah.
Well, your boy got a hit because I just got an 18 on my roll plus 5.
You hit.
I roll. Nice. 10 damage.
You kill him. Explain his death.
As he stands up, he stands like he stands up into my rapier. He just like walks into the point, essentially.
Or-
He wasn't feeling too good.
Immediately falls back down.
Okay. Perfect. He's dead AF. And we're to chains.
Most excellent. Gonna get you. All right. So I immediately turn around and run at this other one. Oh shoot. Okay. Almost fell off my desk. Okay. Again 18. Nice. So I can't do math right now. 18 plus 5.
You hit.
23.
Perfect.
That's all you need to know.
All right.
You got it.
I'm also applying my my sneak attack bonus.
Got it. The element of surprise. He thought he was sneaking up on you, but in fact, you turned around.
The sneaker has become the snuck.
14 damage.
Oh, okay. He also dies.
I do
Explains
that lunge, with my rapier, and I go right for the heart.
sadness
Do
of
an
it.
Emperor Palpatine, like fly across, like sword forward. Spinning.
Exactly. I do a barrel roll in the air.
Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Good
All right.
lord.
We're at the cultist next to Galvin. And he runs in with another miss. 6.
Inflict
First,
wounds.
I deflect.
Galvin, your turn.
I deflect and I slam my staff into the ground. And I say, "Tell your ancestors who sent you," and I cast Guiding Bolt.
Right into his face. He's
Right into
5
his
feet
face.
from you. It's just
I know it has a really long range.
roll for damage.
It's good damage though.
I mean, he has to hit first.
15.
That's it. It does hit. Thank goodness.
That
Imagine.
tells me
it's-
it barely hits. I'll it's because it's close range. All right.
I believe in you.
12. Something damage. I believe it's radiant. Radiant damage.
All right. You kill him with your bolt into his face 5 feet from you. He melts.
It's that scene from Raiders of the Lost
Oh
Ark.
my god.
It's beautiful.
All right, we're at the cultist inside. Kuros, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! The number on the die is 18 plus my con of 1, so 19.
You pass.
Yay!
He turns around and he swings at Rattle for a 17.
That'll do it.
My son.
My boy.
8 damage,
He's
and then he throws a second dagger back at Kuros for a 6. It goes flying into the wall behind Kuros.
I deflect it with one of my scimitars.
And that brings us to Rattle.
So Rattle is pissed.
Hell yeah.
So he pulls out both his little daggers. First attack with the dagger. Hit.
What'd you get to hit?
22.
You
Nice.
hit.
6 damage.
All right.
So I picture him just like climbing up him like a fire pole, just like.
Oh my gosh.
The image in my head of Rattle is just Stitch now.
Rattle is like the little kid in Tropic Thunder at the end who jumps on Ben Stiller and it's
He's gonna use his offhand daggers to continue the assault.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
Okay, and 4 damage.
All right.
Only
He's
the
like,
dead
get off
see
me,
anymore.
fucking Kuros.
I'm seeing him attacking my boy Rattle. I'm like, you keep your hands off him, and I'm gonna attack him twice with my 2 scimitars. Not 1, but 2. Well, one's an 11 and one's a 21.
You hit once.
Yay! Divine Smite.
You're like,
no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm
actually
not
hit
gonna Divine
twice.
Smite. I'm not gonna Divine Smite. I'm gonna just regular.
How out of character.
Is that shade you're throwing?
No. I'm a cleric of light. I wouldn't do that.
He only
Don't
throws
be
radiant
jealous.
damage.
Don't be jealous that I have these 2 bullets that deal massive damage. Oh, that's 6 damage total.
All right. Okay, that brings us to Rav. They all died.
You got this, Rav. Come on.
Punch him.
You're too drunk for this.
I'm too drunk for this. I keep getting. I got a Jesus Christ, a 5.
Me too.
So
You missed.
Oh no!
You get an offhand attack with your fists for free. You don't have to spend a key point to get your offhand attack.
oh, I'll do
You can
that.
spend you can spend a key point to get.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I can do
Total
a key point for fury blows, but yeah,
But
I'll
that
do
gets you 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, I'll do an offhand. Let's just see what happens. Oh my god. Okay. Got a 14.
You hit.
Hey!
Punched him.
5 damage.
All right.
Man, we got the beefy one in here.
There's more of you.
He's still up.
He
I
is
should've
still
smited- I
up.
should have smited his ass.
All right, we're at chains outside. What's your move?
Okay. Do I see anybody else coming? You know, I
Roll
scan.
perception.
I scan.
I scan.
Oh God, nat 1. I close my eyes.
Let me look around. What is there to see?
Any other actions?
You have like blood matted on your fur. You're like, oh god.
You use your beard to dab your eyes.
I knew I shouldn't have barrel rolled
I
through.
guess I'll ready my action just in case
Another person?
I hear something coming from like in the door or something. Yeah, just
Okay.
if I hear anybody coming from anywhere, I guess.
All right.
Summoner,
Perfect.
apparently you're quieter than everybody
Yeah.
else.
How am I sounding, people? Testing.
We'll
Sounds
find
better.
out in like a
Fantastic.
Say
minute.
better.
Thank you, everyone. You all missed out
That
on some
brings
killer
us,
punchlines.
to Galvin.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt this fight
No,
for that.
I appreciate it. No. It's important that it's difficult to troubleshoot that during a stream. So Galvin is going to head inside, thinking that he's the only one that's been in combat this entire time. Be like, oh, I gotta warn the others, and I open the door and I bolt inside.
You probably just hear squawking and
You do.
Just
You walk
punching
in
the
and you
walls.
hear the squabbling down in the hallway.
Rav's,
You have-
My friend.
Rav's profanities
I
as
would
she
I-
gets stabbed.
Would I hear that from where I am?
Yeah, that's like my full action, actually.
You would get to the hallway door.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. You would hear squabbling from the outside chains.
Perfect.
And that brings us to the cult leader.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's why it's beefy.
The boss!
Oh, sorry. This is what they're called. The cult guy.
Oh.
They're all leaders.
They're
It's a communist society.
Is this the cult? Nah, man. We're a
Um.
society that promotes free love. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this
This
is
is-
Rattle, make a Constitution saving throw.
oh, you wish with this 10 save.
You fail.
Oh,
You are
Rattle.
held in place. Hold person.
No.
He turns to you. And hits with advantage.
My boy.
To rattle?
The nat 20.
Rattle, no!
I think you might kill Rattle.
Oh!
Oh no.
I get here just in time to see my boy!
This is Galvin's moment.
When he dies.
7 damage.
Oh, you took that down.
No, I didn't! If I could show you, I rolled the same die twice. It was a 6 and a 1.
Don't ask questions, Joe. Take it. I need my boy.
He's a real injured little boy right now.
And he turns around and throws a dagger at Kuros. 6.
Got a lot of daggers.
Fucking again.
Pull him out.
I'm just deflecting them back at him, and he just catches it. It's the same dagger.
Ping
It's just
pong.
where it's Link and Ganon, but instead of an energy ball, it's just a dagger.
Are you playing? Are you playing a frisbee?
All right, that brings us to Rattle.
Dagger ball.
What's the language on hold person? Is that I get a save or?
I believe
of
at the end of your turn. Double check it though.
Checking.
And are there any like mental actions or anything like that I can do, or am I 100% paralyzed?
I think it's a wisdom save.
Oh, it is a wisdom save, not a con save. Sorry.
Correct.
Realized for the
Proficient in those.
duration. At the end of its turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. So you can use your turn to break it, basically. Unless
Does an 18 break it?
it does.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Rattle just like goes from this like floating like exorcist thing to just be like.
It's like unnaturally quiet for being like around Rattle, and then all of a sudden he's just
Feathers are everywhere.
flailing with the daggers and feathers, none of them hitting, obviously.
Okay, roll a hit.
Do
Oh,
what?
that was your action, I guess. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's it.
Kuros.
Double scimitars.
Snippety stab.
22 and a 20 synthetic.
All right, you hit both.
Hey.
Nice. This is very
15
good.
damage total.
15.
15.
Please.
Right. He backs up. He's
Flip,
like
flip.
not doing good. He starts like just
Backs up into
billowing
Rattle.
out blood into Rattle. Just
Just bleeds on Rattle.
It's not something you want to be in proximity with right now.
And that leads us to
Trying
another
to catch it,
cult
put it all back in.
leader outside who managed a sneak attack on Buried in Chains.
What?
Wait, who managed a sneak attack on me?
The other guy outside that you didn't see with your perception check.
With
He
your
got a
elven
19.
eyes.
Hmm.
Sounds like you need to open
Oh,
your eyes, boy.
19 to hit, that hits you.
4 damage.
Oh boy.
Even with a sneak attack, that was
I
shitty.
got a scratch.
Chains is kind of being a badass right now. Can we just like
Just appreciate that
Holla.
while we're like fumbling around inside of a.
Yeah, we're like 3 of us are like missing half the time. Change is like I've taken out 2
I stub at you. I stub at you.
and we're like, this is the hardest battle of my life.
How many guys you guys kill? Oh, really? I got like 5.
That brings us to Rev inside.
Rattle's like, punch him! Punch him!
Got an 18.
You hit.
4 damage.
You
And then-
kill him.
What, really?
Explain his death by punching.
I'm gonna do a Mortal Kombat fatality.
It like zooms in on the skull.
Yeah. So like break his
Like-
jaw.
It's slow motion. You watch like the nose like
Ripple.
dislocate as it.
Gross.
You're not part of this.
Oh, the dog is back. Okay.
All right,
Mavericks,
that brings
where'd you go?
us to Chains outside.
Well, you want some of this? All right. I
You're
turn.
outside.
No, I know. I'm talking
He
about this
turns,
guy.
he's
This guy,
daggering
yeah. I'm gonna do a. So since I was like, I guess looking to the right, and he came from whichever way, I'm gonna just swing and turn and stab essentially.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
And thrust.
The advanced maneuver, the turn stab.
15.
You hit.
Like a pirouette with a knife.
Right. Well, a rapier.
It's all
Oh my god! Just rolled 2 freaking 1s for my damage.
You got this, baby.
Plus 3, so nice little 5er.
All right. He says, "Tis but a scratch," and he comes back at you with a 16.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that hits.
5 damage.
Got it.
That brings us to Galvin.
Hi. So we have one more person in this hallway with us, correct?
Ketamira? Yeah, she ran
Yeah.
to the doorway behind you.
Well, Katamira is in this this doorway behind us, but
Correct.
there's still that's. Oh, do we have any live? Oh, this is a cult member, correct?
Correct.
The Green Boy.
No.
No, that's Ketamira.
Oh, that's Katamira. Why? I didn't know. It looked menacing.
He is a
What are
I
you
know she's
saying about
half-orc.
her?
It's nothing like that. All right. So there.
Galvin
any
sees
live,
everybody without
cultists
feathers
in
as
this hallway?
No.
Oh,
We won.
Yeah,
there's
there
one.
are no more bad guys in the hallway.
No
Yeah,
more
we
bad
won.
guys in the hallway.
We won the war on terrorism in here.
Mission accomplished.
Can I use my passive perception to hear swords being exchanged outside?
What's your passive?
My passive is 13.
Let me check this distance. No.
We're
No.
just gonna abandon.
A little too far.
James.
All right, then I go, whew, that was rough. Okay. And then I look to Rattle and I say, I go over to Rattle. I want to actually go over to him physically.
I have a knife sticking out of me. Can I
Rattle,
pull it out?
I run right by you and I go, my boy!
Rattle looks fucking rough right now.
And I cast Cure Wounds on you. And I do it. Dude.
I just go, that's fine, and I pull out this knife.
He pushes her away, pushing the hilt, like the pommel in further. Is like, get out of the way.
well, I will. I'll go to Rav and I will like hand over the wound, dagger like between 2 fingers, like pull the dagger out and lay on hands for 5 points as I pull it out.
And Rattle,
Thank you.
I pick you up and I hug you so hard you heal 8 points.
Oh, thank
you
God.
heal 8 points of love.
So,
When
like,
you see a
It
radiant
whispers
light
when your
around
birds
me,
of a
you know
feather.
it's a spell.
picture those parakeets that have like anxiety and pick their own feathers off and stuff. Like Rattle just looks fucking rough and like frazzled and puffed up and bloody,
Yeah,
just being
yeah.
like hugged.
Zach, what'd you say?
I said when you lean over and like to hug him, you're like, when your birds of a feather.
Oh. Oh.
Locked together.
Why didn't I think of that?
Well, that was
get-
all fun and dandy,
Gross,
and
and
now
I'm
we're back with the
see
with
people.
the, with the
Yeah, no,
cultist
we're like-
outside.
Yep.
And he rolls to hit with an 18.
Man, he's hitting good.
He hits you with 7 damage.
We're just.
Okay,
Fuck
now I'm not
James,
looking
I
so
guess.
good.
Now I'm struggling.
All right, he ready to die now?
It's your turn.
Good.
I got skipped, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, you got healed. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What
and-
is your turn?
So is there a window in the hallway here?
Yeah, right next to Galvin right here.
Okay, and can I, like, with my perception, hear chains or anything?
Yes.
I mean, I'm only making grunting noises.
Yeah, you're only 25 feet.
What if you found Angelique?
You are
I mean,
good.
Yeah.
You hear it with your
Okay,
with your passive.
You're not making like the cat that got stepped on.
Rattle wants to, like, get out of Galvin's, like, hug.
Embrace.
Fine.
No, and he's gonna, like, start waddling down the hallway to the window and just try to, like, jump out the window.
there he go.
It's like when you hold a cat for like 5
I-
seconds too long. You're like, no, no.
Rattle, where are you going there, Rattle?
And he's like, he just yells, like, the jaguar in pain sound.
Nice.
Copies it.
Everyone pile out that window.
All right, Rattle makes it outside. The window is open.
So how much of my movement do you
That
want
was
to
10 feet to get out the window.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh!
You see them!
Shoot them!
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
And yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, roll to hit.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
and then attack with short bow with a crit.
Oh.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
He's like, you cannot kill me. Comes back with a vengeance.
And then a d6
Rattle's a savior.
so 22 damage.
All right.
Damn, son.
Your arrow goes straight through his eye.
Ooh!
Perfect shot.
That's a
Great
Legolas
training.
shot.
Right.
Is he dead?
He died.
Okay.
Change the music.
And like I just picture the camera like, it was a close up on the guy and then it goes through his eye and he dies and there's just like this panting freaking raven boy.
Like
He leans over
seen
and stabs
some
him with the rapier
shit.
anyways.
He's like, this was supposed to be me.
I want it to be known. Someone in the chat said that Kroos is a Genji main.
Oh, because he's deflecting
is.
the daggers.
Deflecting.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
You kids in your online gamings.
All right, we are out of initiative, out of battle, change of music.
I am
Dylan's on
bleeding.
it. You look fine. You look cool. You look
Galvin,
cool
do you got
right
any
now.
of those special hands for this kid or no?
I actually, I hear, and I'll climb out the window also, and I'll kind of like do like an angelic like fly over.
As you climb out the window, I'm just like, Galvin, there's the front door. Well, all right, that's.
You don't need doors where we're going. I don't know, but
Tamira runs to Rav and she like grabs her and starts sobbing.
I'm really awkward at this.
So
So
reminder,
I like,
she's like 16.
yeah, I like kind of hug her and I pat her on the head really awkwardly, and I'm like,
She says, I don't know what I'm gonna tell my parents when they return.
Aren't you also really moist?
I'm really moist and I've been
Just
bleeding.
kidding.
Is this blood or sweat? It's just my moisture.
Don't worry about it.
She says, please stay the night. Please make sure we're safe until my parents come home. Please.
I will promise. Yes, we will stay and we will
Stay the
make
night.
sure everything's okay.
Stay the night.
Yes,
I'll
we'll
finish
have a-
cleaning the mess and I'll make sure there's breakfast this time. And she's just crying and then like the water from your body like fills her mouth and she's like, well,
Just like we'll stay if you make bagels. It's fine.
Chris is gonna come over like
Continental
seeing
breakfast.
Raven in a pickle, and also somebody who's very scared. It's like, don't worry, we'll stay here tonight. We'll keep you safe.
My face says help me because I don't know how to handle this situation.
I'm gonna like peel her off of Raven and be like, it's all right. I'm put my arm around her shoulder. It's all right. It's all right. We'll stay the night.
Oh, you're
We'll keep
strong.
you safe. It'll be all right.
Thank you. I'll clean up the bodies.
No, we'll help you with that. We'll help you with that.
That's a
Well, yeah,
fair
would
deal,
you like-
honestly.
And I'm here, Rav. Let's help get these
Yeah.
bodies taken care of.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do this. I'm a little sore, so you might have to do
So
the heavy
everyone
lifting.
outside does not hear this conversation.
Yeah, and I want to approach Chains and go, "You've done well." And I place my hand on him and I cast Cure Wounds on him as well, and he heals 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, brother.
Rattle
Ow.
wants to wander back to the window and like climb through it with all that maximum effort, and then just find a wall to slap his head up against and start napping.
Already? Just in the hall. He doesn't even get a room.
Big boy needs a nap.
Thunk.
All right. So
Cool.
do you all go in?
Yeah, I'm gonna head inside. I'm no longer trailing blood.
We're gonna help her clean up and
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect this. I'm gonna loot the body.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
get one of
you-
those rings.
Yeah, so you go up to the bodies. They do have the same emerald rings on them, the same cloaks and the same masks as the ones down in the tunnels. And you do find 2 gold in entirety.
Hey.
We'll split that 5 ways.
What time is it?
It's approximately 8:30 now. You guys have been fighting for a while.
I was about to be like, Jen, that's the real time.
Oh yeah. In
Maybe
game
for
as
you
well.
guys.
It's 7:30 here.
Okay,
Anyway.
sorry, it's 8:30 yeehaw time.
Yeehaw time.
Yes.
But what was the time frame? Trying to remember about like the orphan disappearing to hurt himself.
Tonight, probably. Like, they didn't give us a time frame, but like, he left to go do this dangerous ritual in the sewers, and like, why would he wait?
Yeah.
We have a dilemma.
The moon isn't right tonight.
Rattle's head is like up against the wall, and he just like heavy sighs and shrugs. It like stands up, and he goes over and he wants to like tug on Galvin's like robe.
Ugh. What? What is it this time?
He's like looking down, and he looks up at you, and he's like, "Orphans." Ah!
I know. They're annoying. And I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Super kidding. I know. I'm super
Galvin
kidding.
Cannon.
So
Super
needy.
kidding.
No,
So
no,
needy.
that's
I'm
canon now.
Super kidding. Sorry.
And Rattle's like,
No.
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 Galvin's
I
like,
see.
orphans, they don't know who I am, so I hate them.
They don't even
I
know
don't
who
understand
Rohan
them.
is. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, no.
Oh my
2 words.
Super kidding.
He like mimes it out. He's like,
Ah.
"And
Go on.
sacrifice."
Oh no, that's not good.
Galvin, are you in the inn right now?
I'm outside with chains
Oh.
apparently.
My bad. I forgot you were outside.
So I was gonna tell you, I promised this nice lady that we would stay and help her clean.
She's still drowning in the water off your body.
Yeah, and she's very moist now. I think I have adopted her.
I look at her and I think they're tears. Wow, you have cried a lot. You must be distraught.
I am. Please don't leave. What if they come back? How will I protect myself?
I wonder what had lured them here. Our presence, or perhaps one of these items, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Rattle
I'm going
like
to-
fishes in his like robes and pulls out the orb, and he goes, "Perhaps."
Perhaps.
I'm going to pick up the dagger that I deflected twice and hand it to her. It's like, we have someone else that needs saving right now. We will be back. But take this for self-defense, and I'm going to give her the dagger.
And I also say, make sure you prepare that breakfast because we're totally gonna be back for that.
Rev,
Yes.
You're gonna leave me?
someone
Stick
else.
them with the pointy end, kid. Just if you see somebody and they're shifty, just give them a good stab.
Well,
I
might
like-
just off myself when you leave.
Okay.
Just
No!
get it done.
Why?
That's not necessary.
I
Rattle's
take
like,
both her
"Why is this
hands.
everyone's first option?"
Chains is going to volunteer to stay with her.
Oh shit! Split the party, huh?
This is a bad idea.
8 more cultists jump chains. He kills 5, but
True. Like, if history comes into account, he could take care of himself.
He might be the most qualified, to be honest. We didn't do super hot. So,
No.
so I would say maybe 1 or 2 of us stay, and the other can go investigate this orphanage and see what's up.
Galvin, do you remember? It's not the orphanage.
It's
there
in
are
the
orphans
sewers.
who are trying to perform a dark ritual, potentially sacrificing themselves
So not the orphanage, but the orphans. So where do you suggest finding these orphans?
in the sewers.
But we could go to the orphanage and interrogate these little bastards. I mean, children. Sorry.
Oh,
And
who have I gotten myself tangled up with?
So,
politely ask them.
being an orphan myself,
Hmm.
I would like to kind of make a check and think, like, as a kid, where would I have gone to do something like this, specifically in the sewers?
Okay.
We're all converging.
Roll for history. Or
Sorry, your parents don't love you.
Actually, I was stolen and put in slavery.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry
sad.
you were.
I
I'm
forgot your
sorry you were
character.
buried in
That's sad.
stains.
Right, so-
I rolled a 15.
Okay, you know that you would not have gone to the sewers.
Great.
Are they like edgy, like super goth cemetery?
They watch The Crow like weekly.
Is there anything I would glean from that other than I would not go? I'm trying to think of like where would be the best spot.
If I was an orphanage, if I was an orphanage,
Okay,
where would I hide my children?
So we're going to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
Thanks, Scott.
Are you there, Lathander? It's
A
me,
strong
Galvin.
wind takes you to the orphanage.
Why is this wind only affecting us?
We arrived. Boy, guys, that was a great adventure we had. Do you remember all the fun monsters we fought? And now we're here at the orphanage, and we'll never discuss it ever again.
No. Remember all that loot we found and immediately lost? Well, now we're here. All right.
So it's
Now-
8:30.
Yeah.
Um,
Agreed.
I'm gonna say. So Chain says it would be too early for the children to go out. They would wait till later.
The bird,
This.
our boy
This-
is waving.
He wants to just kind of like gesture at the orc girl. I can't remember her name. I'm sorry.
Tamira.
Tamira, and
The
then like,
sad one.
A sad one.
and he wants to mime like her, but bigger orc that likes women. We should take her to the big orc.
Oh, you're talking
And
about
I'm
the
like
bodyguard.
pointing
Og.
and nodding and agreeing and not using my words with rattle.
That's not a
Jackal,
bad idea,
jackal.
Rattle.
It's a jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal.
So Galvin understands and says, "Oh, that's not a bad idea. What about the bodyguard from the last place with Angelic?"
Oh, that's a great idea.
His name was Og.
Listen,
Thank you.
I
Chains.
have
just Chains whispering.
Chains is like, this benefits me too by getting Og away from her.
Here, another woman for your harem.
Come to me, my sugar snout.
That's so like cute and gross at the same time.
All right. So you tell her that you're not going to leave her, and you're going to take her to the Ugly Mug down in the southern.
we have a
district.
friend who can keep you safe.
I'll tell her to keep those knives on her though, and ask the big man to teach her to use them.
She like takes all the daggers out of the wall.
Yeah,
That
good job.
missed Kuros.
Really
Like
proud
a
of you.
arm full of daggers.
And, all right. So you head
South.
south
South
through
District.
the market.
Yep, to the orphanage.
It's pretty dark and everything's kind of closing. You get to the Ugly Mug, which has people, and it's pretty busy actually. Let's get
Oh, damn.
All you need to do is touch a woman.
Instant service.
You just hear no touch.
Let me pop her in here. Oh,
Chains, would you
balls.
mind explaining the situation to Angelic so we can get out of here?
No, that's a bad idea.
We'll never leave.
Elvin, you could explain it to Riki. I mean, I'm sure she'd love to hear it from
Yes,
you.
she would totally love to hear that.
I am on my way out. I leave.
Calvin likes
Calvin!
Riki!
Calvin,
I'm out.
I turn to the inn, like, kind of flustered, and I'm gonna find Riki.
Okay, she's at the bar.
Oh, Riki, would you mind keeping an eye on this last for us? And I gesture to the orc girl. She's just gone through a traumatic thing, and we promised to keep her safe, but we have someone else we have some important work to do. Galvin would have come and told you himself, but he's off being very heroic right now.
You gesture back, and I'm there. I say to Ricky, it would mean a lot to us.
I want to slide up next to Kuros and go, "Can I get a to-go cup?" And I just hand her a flask.
Give me that
And
sweet
1
big
gold.
gulp.
She's just looking directly at Galvin, and she fills it with whatever was in the cup that she was about to give to the patron
Perfect.
in front of her. And she's just, Here you go. Gives you a flask, and then the customer here was like, "The fuck?"
I've been waiting 10 minutes for that shit.
Want to fight about it?
And then I look at her and I whisper, "Now's your chance," and then I just walk.
Yeah, I was
the
like,
bouncers.
I'm gonna go talk to Og real quick. Galvin, will you explain what's going on? And then I just walk away as I'm saying this. I'm like, Galvin, would you please explain that?
I want to secretly high five Kuros.
Yeah, dude, totally like a little like.
I see you walking away, and I go, son of a fucking bitch. I knew walking back in here was a mistake.
I tried to show her that I wasn't as cool, and now I'm stuck in an even worse situation.
Because I essentially walked out and I went, damn it, and I walked back in. And, I go, Riki, we have a sensitive situation at hand. Do you think you can keep an eye on the half-orc woman for us?
Sure.
It would
Never
mean a lot
mind
to
that
me.
she's underage. I'll put her in the kitchen.
You don't have to give her alcohol. I just... Og
She locked
and the company is what we're looking for.
Sure. We've got plenty of people here, and you see the orcs up at the front. There's two of them now because it's later and more busy. And one of them looks at you and goes, It's the same guy.
Solidarity.
Name's Og and protecting women's what I do.
Across the room, I tilt up and just like, Og, you're a good man.
And I want to walk over to Og, the man I recognize as Og, but I don't think we actually spoke. And communicate that there may be some people, dangerous people that may be visiting, and to keep a close eye. And that'll be it for me.
Anyone else?
No, Rattle
I'm
wants
enjoying my
to
sippy
start
cup.
walking out the door.
Yeah,
I sling a hot wink at Angelic.
give like a
She's
little
And
like,
it's time
all
to
the way
go.
across the bar.
dash a little bit and give her like a little.
Oh yeah, I waited for her to look this way, of course.
He was staring the whole time.
Yeah, straight staring.
You start
Look
caterwauling.
at the back of her head.
Perfect.
As we're walking out, I'm like, Calvin, you're really smooth with Riki. I think she likes you. You should, like maybe when we're done with all of this, you should like ask her out on a night on the town or something.
Mhm.
Kuros, are you everyone's wingman? What's going on here?
She really likes you, dude.
That's pretty.
I say. And drink.
I want to like discreetly high five Chains.
Why?
Are you indicating that you're not asexual?
I am in a relationship with my god. I don't know.
You're chased for
Lathander.
the sun.
Are you there, Lathander? It's me. I'm horny.
I'm I have things to do in the light before I explore the darkness.
That
Jeez.
makes me visibly cringe.
Rattle
I just
is
walk
halfway
ahead.
to the freaking orphanage.
Yeah, Kuros closes his eyes like.
Oh, okay.
That just
That
happened.
was too far. Okay.
Well, Galvin.
Tucks
I
gimp
mean-
suit back in backpack.
So the orphanage.
We're on our way.
We left. So we left
Alright.
the pub.
Yep, you guys
And-
left the pub. You head down the way past Victoria's Secret, passing Dolores's Cafe and Dispensary around the corner, and the clinks of the blacksmith at the tilted anvil get louder as you pass the shop, making your way down an alley on the
Make it
brink
lovely,
between
Dad.
the
Fast.
old city
Faces
quarter
fast.
and
I'm
the southern
homebound.
end. Passing Mendelssohn's Magnificent Mending, the post office, and a shop called You Didn't Know You Need It.
Well, what's the post office called?
The post office.
It doesn't have a special name.
I am not that creative.
Like pre-post Malone.
Post Malone.
Jeez. All right, so you find yourself outside of a small cottage. There are 3 children playing outside. A human boy, a wood elf little girl. I should have got my pics of these children.
Of these chitlin.
Chitlins.
These children.
Hello there, children.
Hello there.
Hey, chef.
How's it going?
You have pictures of the children. Must be insignificant.
Oh, this little brat.
Hey,
Oh.
Get the little fire girl.
she got you.
Does Chains recognize her?
Oh, of course. She set me on fire.
How could I
recognize
forget?
her. So, all right, I got my pictures of our children, and all right, you guys walk up, and the Fire Genasi girl immediately looks at Chains, and she freezes. She's like, I gave it to her, and she points at the Wood Elf little girl, and the Wood Elf girl, her eyes widen like, the fuck? She stammers and points to the other little boy, and the little human boy, she looks at him and says, he took it from me. He holds his hands up like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He says, no, I didn't, and they all start yelling at each other about the money.
Well, no. We're not here to talk about anything that I don't know what you're talking about, but we have some questions, and I'd be willing to pay you for the information.
I chime in with, first of all, don't snitch on your friends. Rude.
It's my sister.
Well,
Snitches.
snitch.
Even
Stitches
worse.
Get scorches.
Even worse.
And I say, Galvin breaks the, whoa, what happened here?
She took his money and then,
Yeah,
he's
where is
not
it?
here anymore. We can't give it back to you. Sorry.
Who did you give the money to?
Killian, he's not here. He's inside.
He's inside. Now you know stealing is wrong, right?
Oh, here we go.
Roll for persuasion.
Ram, he's just in the back. Here goes
All right,
the
Mr. High
fire.
Road.
Mr. High Road.
Natural 20.
Oh, she's like, yeah.
So why did we do it?
Because
Gotta
not everyone is the son of Rohan and Hand of Lathander.
As I wanted Mom to make us red sauce and noodles.
I see. Next time you can ask instead of stealing. And that's your lesson for today. The more you know.
Rattle wants to just kind of like, he wants to walk up to the door and see if it's unlocked.
And the girl, she looks at you and she goes, wait, do you want to play a game with us? It'll be fun. She holds up cornhole bean bags.
Oh.
Rattle looks at her for a minute and then just pushes on the door.
Nah! She's like, please, do you want to play with me?
Even Galvin feels bad.
She turns away from Galvin because she doesn't like that he just scolded her. She turns to Rav and Chains. Do you want to play?
I take the bags and I want to see if I can just
Lob it.
just like ninja
Oh, an adder.
into the cornhole.
Oh my goodness.
What's that gonna take? Just a ranged thing?
Dex.
Dex, okay.
Are you trying to inspire her? Does she get an inspiration point for this?
11. How many of these am I throwing?
3.
Okay. 11. 13. And 18.
All of them make it in, and she just goes.
Oh. We suck.
And
like,
can
"Oh."
I toss my game and just
Yes.
like not even try to throw them, but make some effort?
Yes.
Throws it over the fence. Aww.
I'm just like sipping my flask and like.
What a great
It actually
example.
makes you better.
Oh my, yeah, like basic bar games. I'm better when I'm drunk.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Rattle wants to try to find this other kid.
Cool. So you walk into the orphanage,
I follow.
and
Kuros is falling behind, yeah.
everyone sadly gave up on the child's cornhole game. And
I have
as
one
you
already.
walk in, it's pretty quiet. You hear the kids playing outside again because our children don't care. The inside of the home is very nice, but very used. All the floors have scuffs and scrapes, and the table and chairs are clearly worn. The photos on the wall of all the children have dust. The candles around the room are burning at all hours, as indicated by the overfilled trays of wax underneath them. You hear someone in the kitchen area lightly tapping pots and pans and singing. You smell tomato sauce and Italian scents in the air. The room is pretty average. There's only the necessary decor and furniture and nothing else. You see a hall leading to 2 doors on the other side of the room, and then there's the kitchen area.
Rattle wants to, I guess, like find the first opening to a room and poke his head in.
All right, so you look directly into the kitchen, and the woman, she's turning towards you with a pot, and she goes, "Oh, hello, did you stop for supper?"
Rattle shakes his head no, and just repeats he's like, "Orphan!"
I hear Rattle talking, and I'm gonna come around the corner and be like, "We're actually looking for someone."
Another search party here to adopt a child and make him an adventurer so he can be a hero. She kind of pushes past you and puts the pot on the table.
Well, actually, that's not our purpose here.
He's gonna hold my bags.
Squire, offend me. Ready, jerk. Actually, we're here looking for someone. We're worried someone might be in some danger trying to do something very foolish.
Like what?
I look at like Chains and Rav, who's like in the back, and
What?
we think someone might be trying to do DARKRITUIAL. I don't know what accent that was I got into there.
I'm trying to figure out what he's spelling.
It's just like dark
Joke's on
something.
you, I can't spell.
Cats can't count.
And I'm like doing.
So she's like, I highly doubt that, and she puts the pot on the table and she says, "Supper!" Yells loudly, and children come running inside and around the table.
Chains quickly steps away from the door.
I go, "Ah!" There's my dog.
Oh, people.
I was like, "There's Mavericks." He hears spaghetti.
She likes to be involved.
She's a good girl.
And she says, "Are these men and women gonna adopt us?" And the lady goes, "I don't think so, honey." She goes, "I want to be a hero like Riki."
You hear
How
that?
do you know her? She giggles.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll put in a good word. I'm personal friends with Riki. I'll put in a good word with you.
Rattle wants to walk over to this empty stool and look at Galvin and be like, "Galvin, son of Rohan!" Like, tip the
I walk
stool.
over to you.
Gunk.
You tip the stool over?
Yep, the empty one.
Okay, she looks at you and she's like, "Would you like some food?"
Rattle looks at Galvin and then looks at the empty stool and then looks at the three other orphans.
"We have wheat sticks and red sauce. I always try to measure the sticks, but it ends up as so many, I never eat it all."
And then he starts making some elaborate signs at Galvin, trying to kind of convey the fact that we seem to be missing an orphan here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned that an orphan may have been adopted to join an adventuring crew. Who went missing?
Four have been.
4 at once.
Yeah, we have Killian in the back. He's been sick.
Killian.
I wouldn't suggest seeing him.
Is Killian an older orphan or
He's about 14.
14? So, can I speak with Killian?
I'm not sure if you know. He's a priest. He's a man of Lathander. He might be able to.
He's
share
got
what
magic
ails him.
hands.
Well, I suppose.
I may be able to help.
He's quite the healer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of spell slots, but I'll see what I can do.
Doesn't
Not
change
sure
the
what you mean by
fact that he's a
spell slots.
healer.
I know. I know you know what spell slots are, and that we are playing an RPG. However, okay, perfect. Is he?
Can I get some spaghetti to go?
Could you please,
Some
Rav? We
shredded
are
meat
in.
and some sauce.
She says, "Absolutely."
Perfect.
Do not leave without donating, please.
You donate. I'm poor.
I already have. I'm sure I have, but I will.
I already donated it, don't you know?
No, it's
I-
true.
Yeah, they
Killian-
stole from
Killian
him.
has it.
I trust 0 of you, so just rattle more than all of you.
That's bad.
He'll probably leave a spoon at least.
Rattle.
All right, so she kind of directs you. She kind of is just like, "He's sick, but if you really want to He's kind of been moody, hormones. She directs you back to the right.
Don't worry, in a whole
To the
level,
right.
I'll be immune to diseases.
Rattle just kind of walks down the hallway and looks into the room.
Okay.
Oh my
so
goodness, come on. Oh my goodness.
So listen,
He was very sick.
My friend goes, nice to see Rav is having a nice spa day at the orphanage.
Oh my gosh.
So
Alright.
I'll kind of walk in, being kind of respectful and like knocking as I go, trying to get attention. Kind of like a dad
as
walking
you-
in on his son.
Hey,
As you
buddy.
knock, you hear, "This stupid witch!" before you get into the room.
Okay.
And as you walk into the room, the kid in the room has made a summoning pile. All of the beds in the room have been pushed to the sides, and there's candles and flowers on shelves, and around the room. Sorry, I said that wrong. Candles are around the room, being used as points of a star. You see flower petals in the shape of a star/pile, and the kid is standing right in the center of it. He looks at you and says, "I'm busy."
I
You
can
are.
see that. What are you working on here? Maybe I can help.
Obviously, I'm doing magic. This is what magic people do. He gestures to the amateur star and random ingredients on the ground.
That's
He
mighty
holds,
impressive.
he holds a small star of lathander in his hands, and he holds it up to his chest, and he says, "See, I can show you."
That's mighty impressive. What are you trying to do with this magic?
And you
Can I-
hear him mumbling like, "Merkel, hear me. I want to be a follower. Please send a follower to me, and I will do your bidding."
Oh,
God.
I
no.
take a
Oh.
candle and I want to blow it out and try to like disrupt the ritual itself.
He sits there, and the candle's blown out, and he just sighs audibly. He's like, "Why isn't this working?" And he like takes the candle from your hand, and he's just kind of like moping around. He kicks the flowers, and then he panics and like moves them back into place.
Why do you want to be a follower of Merkel?
I'm trying to summon a follower so I can join and do the agreement ceremony.
Well, why do you want to do that?
Well, it's the only smart thing to do right now. Merkel will kill the land and spare his followers. It's in the books.
Uh,
He walks over to his pile of books on the corner and opens it, and he brings it to you. You look at it, and it indeed details how to join the followers. It explains that one of the follower hideouts is right here in Eulatorf. He snatches the book and says, "This stupid witch Victorious must have given me the wrong spell. It's fake. It's a fake spell."
Where'd you meet this witch?
The shop right across the way. She said that this is what she had to do, and now I'm doing it, and it's not working.
You need to stay away from these type of spells. You are too young and too naive to understand what you are playing with.
You're a search party, aren't you?
We're more than just a search party. We are this guarantee of this world's... Rav, I swear to Lathander.
Elven son of Rohan!
I just sneak up behind him and I'm like,
I thought I came in here alone.
Listen, boyo, there's so much more to growing up and being alive than just doing some god's bidding. That's no way to live your life.
Well, I would like to live my life on the demi-plane that they created here underneath the floors, wouldn't you?
They created a demiplane?
It's a...
Perfect.
I shushed
That's mighty
Kuros.
impressive.
Like, is it a demi-plane? Like, question like, you lost all your merit. So, like, the I
Rattle
put
starts pecking at the floorboard.
like, under the floorboards.
Oh, you get to say it. That's
And
fine.
Galvin begins to question, who did I choose to help me along this journey?
You guys don't read, do you? He seems frustrated.
Well, I'll say I've never encountered this book myself.
I want to tell this kid, because, I followed Galvin, like, I'm like, kid, you don't want to be a part of any of this. I got stabbed. The cat man back there, he
Kill
almost
people.
died. It's
Killed
Three
been,
times.
it's been really bad.
Have you all killed people?
Rattle like looks around and he's like, "Yeah."
This is perfect. This will open the gate, and you guys will be able to walk in. We can do a different summoning spell. And he sits on his bed, and he starts like thumbing through the book, and he's like, Everyone roll perception while he's going through his book.
I'm just gonna eat my spaghetti and look at Galvin.
9.
Okay.
And roll perception.
14.
Okay.
6.
7.
All right.
I notice more than you.
We are focused
Calvin,
on this
son of a
child.
row.
I got a 19.
There
Oh,
you
Rav
go.
eating her spaghetti silently in the corner. You notice.
Oh,
You notice while he's thumbing through his book that there's a small piece of paper that falls out of it, and the kid doesn't notice.
I want to lean in, mouthful of spaghetti, and pick it up and look at it. And with my mouth full, be like, "Hey, what's this?"
You look at it, and on the note is scribbling in a language that you don't understand. The kid looks at it and he goes, "This is Undercommon, but I can't read Undercommon, but I recognize it as Undercommon. Does anyone here read Undercommon? Because what if I'm stupid and I've been missing an aspect of this spell this whole time? I've killed so many squirrels, and none of these sacrifices are working."
Ooh.
Oh no!
Okay, so
He holds
That's
out the
it.
piece of paper.
I want to yank the book out of his hands.
You know a dark
Young
elf.
and weak, so you're good.
He's a
I say-
little young
and I
kid.
say sacrifices. Who?
Mhm.
Who have you sacrificed? What have you
Sacrifice
sacrificed?
squirrels! Didn't
A
you hear him?
Calvin, he just said he sacrificed squirrels. Can you pay
What
attention?
are the squirrels' names?
Did you at least
Got
name
their
them before
families.
killing them?
I'm playing
Alright,
nuts.
alright.
It was those squirrels.
All right, real life summoner may have missed that small detail, but I take the book away and I
He
say,
heard sacrificing. Whoa!
"Who?"
Triggered. The
Uh,
son
a
of
little
Rohan will have none of this.
Do you know who Rohan is? No one knows who Rohan. I'm just kidding. I know who Rohan is.
I'm his son. I don't even know who he is. So
The kid's just sitting on the bed, and he's like, "Are you guys gonna read my note?"
I want to
Well,
sit next to him and be like, "Do you want some spaghetti while they read
Listen,
this?"
I don't think
Killian.
Rattle can.
your interest in the magics is
Oh,
admirable.
Rattle-
Keep it up, but you can't be looking into magics like this. And I begin searching through the pages. Can
Okay.
I look for his note?
He
Yes.
handed it.
He
Yeah,
handed
no,
it to
he-
you.
The
he's
summoner
been
is
talking.
missing a really large
Rattle,
things
like,
right
puts-
So
now.
you look through the book.
Shanes chimes in and says, "We do know a dark elf."
Rattle puts his hand out.
Give it to Rattle.
Gives to Rattle.
Rattle like opens up the note because he can read Undercommon.
Hey, the note
Hey.
says, "That which sees cannot be seen."
That which sees cannot be seen.
How's your internal voice?
his internal
I want to
voice
know
is
Rattle's
sweet
internal
and
voice.
melodic.
But yeah, so he reads the note out loud. He sounds like Galvin while he's doing it. That which sees cannot be seen.
Correct.
That which sees cannot be seen.
I love when he uses that voice.
Calm down there, Calvin.
The kid gets up and he's like,
Your
"What do you
ego
think it
is showing.
means?" And he's like, he opens another book. He starts repeating the line, "That which sees cannot be seen. That which sees cannot be seen." He thinks for a minute. What do you think that means?
Yo, guys, what do you think that means?
I actually have no idea. I think it's a dead end. I think we're never going to figure this out. I'm just going to take this book. Here, maybe you should try some different magic. You
He
know,
snaps. He's like totally not listening to you. 100% into the magics.
Rattle like closes his eyes.
He says, points at Rattle, and he goes, "Does it mean I?" He faces you. "See, if I open my eyes, I can see. If I close my eyes, they can't be seen. Or maybe it means that they can see us and we can't see them. Or maybe we're missing an ingredient." He walks over to his pile of books again and he starts going through them. "What do you think? Should I gouge my eye out?"
No!
No.
terrible idea.
You.
Rattle like looks around for a minute and then he's just like, gasp! Reaches into his pocket and pulls out the orb.
He's still like fumming over his words. He's like, "Does Merkel want eyeballs? If
No.
Merkel's a goblin, I swear to Lathander."
Killian, please. This is
What?
not the. You cannot follow darkness. You follow light. Merkel is not the way.
As Rattle takes out the orb, you took it out, right?
Yep.
as he takes it out, you see that it is shining green. Like it's been this dead, like black and hazy, but it's like shining green.
Can we say
flower
that, like,
petals kind of begin to float a little bit.
Well, that's new.
What, Jeff?
And the kid goes, I think it's working.
Oh yeah, that's Rattle's just like in the back, like holding it up behind everybody, so like only the kid can see it.
We're all like, "What is it?" And he's like,
It's just shining in his eye.
all these shots are so clear in my head.
Rattle's just like just fascinated by the shine of it. Like he's lost sight of what's going on.
Yeah.
Watching it.
I look back at Rattle and I go, "Dear Thunder, give us that!" And I snatch it out of your hands.
Mavericks like blinks into the room and he starts circling the summoning circle. And the kid is like, a blink dog? You guys are so cool. Please take me with you.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're not followers of Merkel.
But I'm not a follower of Merkel. I just want to live.
You wanted to be one.
But I want to do the ceremony so that I can live.
That's
I
not
don't want to follow
works.
That's
Merkel.
not how
Yeah,
this works.
but they're gonna figure that out anyways. They're super smart, obviously.
What you're
Evil
doing is a
people.
commitment.
What's a commitment?
A long-term decision. You are too young to be making such decisions.
I point at
Follow
the
the
tattoo
light.
on my arm and I go, "This is a commitment, and it doesn't go away." And that's
I
what
walk
you're doing.
away. Just kidding.
Alvin, you're
Killian's
talking
just,
to
like,
children.
Holding a book.
Yeah, let the
open.
drunk do it. Please continue. Who
Killian's
am I?
he's holding a book open and he's like, I don't know if you guys are even listening. I said, never mind, it doesn't even matter.
No,
And he
Killian,
You want to
please.
He,
join
like,
the followers
goes
of
through
Merkel
his
so you
book.
won't die, but you're
Rattle-
still joining the followers of Merkel. That's not a good idea.
But if
That's
you guys
exactly
are a
how
search
you
party,
die.
you're trying to find Merkel, right? Because Merkel has the doppelganger, right?
He may
Rattle,
have a point.
Kind of.
Rattle,
So why would you not try to go to the plane that's right here?
I'm trying
I
to
can
keep
get
you
you
from
there.
going to the plane.
Let us. Will our going serve as some type of faith for you? If we do this, do you promise not to make any more rituals or dark magic of this type?
Will you ask Merkel if I can live when he takes over the land?
I'm gonna say yes, but I want to roll to deceive.
Okay.
How dare you?
I want to lie to this small, scared child.
What the hell?
12.
Okay. So he's a very low DC. He says, "Okay, I want to watch you do it." And as
Oh.
he like he has his book in his hand. He closes it underneath his armpit. He says, "Obviously, we have all the ingredients now, and I've been stupid for the past 2 weeks."
You're not stupid.
Honestly, you figured
Rattle.
out quite a lot on your own. This is actually impressive.
We're gonna need that book.
Fine. Gives it over.
That was easy.
Like taking candy from a baby.
It's like taking a
Like
book
taking
from an
book from a
orphan.
teenager.
So
I
you
know.
open it,
Seems
right?
like kind of counterintuitive to take a book from an orphan, but continue.
You open it, and there's a scribbling on the front in children's handwriting.
In childronic.
Handwriting.
Childronic. And he
Phonic.
says, and he sees you looking at it, and he's like, I pieced that together from all my research.
Did ease backwards.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh my god!
I tell him I'm real. Like,
Done.
you know,
This child is woke.
But yeah, so Rattle is like interested. He's scanning the book too. He's
Okay.
wanting to kind of put together how to open this portal to the under.
So everyone who is trying to figure out how to put the portal together, roll Arcana.
Okay.
I'll try.
19.
Rattle
Oh,
is
that
a
destroys mine.
fucking winner over here.
I got a 14. I know something.
Rattle's just like, like over the book.
You
Just
were
like
just.
his mouth opens and it's just like radio static. Like
Rattle is a triple threat.
Yeah, this game is Rattle and Chains and the rest of us.
Rattle chains and gang.
Yeah.
So So actually, Rattle has read this book before at his studies, and he's looking over it, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, okay." And the note that the kid has scribbled together was actually very well composed. It's a riddle. It says, "I may have many tongues, but cannot taste. By me, most things are turned to waste. I crack and snap, yet I stay whole. I may take the largest toll. I assist all of the first men, and I will pay them back again. Around me, people snuggle and sleep, yet run when I am released from my keep. I jump around and leap and bound. The cold man wishes he had found."
You read this out loud.
What voice does Rattle read this in?
That one.
That one. Okay.
The voice of God.
I start waving a torch around.
Rattle is like instantly watching the torch, and he's like, "Oh wait, no, I get it. Okay, yeah."
Chat can guess. Yes, absolutely.
Do what?
Do we want to let chat guess a couple before we chime in what we think?
Yeah, that's what they were asking to do.
That
It's a
sounds fun.
Nintendo
It's a
Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Go.
That's it. Final answer.
Animal
my
Crossing.
God.
The new
Animal
Animal
Crossing is the
Crossing comes
answer.
out soon.
Thank you, Kirsten, for that.
All right. So, where did you get this torch?
Breath of the Wild.
James,
I don't know.
you
In there. What's that pit of fire? And what is that? What is that thing in the middle of the room? This
That
thing.
is just his summoning supplies.
Oh, I thought that was like a fire pit or something. I was like, all right,
All right.
Okay.
Well, it is a fire pit, but it's not a fire pit.
okay, okay.
Let me look.
And I say fire.
I know Rattle has a torch.
I'm gonna eat my spaghetti while you smart people figure this
I mean,
out.
I have a torch. I mean,
Oh yeah, and a tinderbox and all that. So yeah,
Mhm.
I'm a mite too wet for this flame thing.
Chains and
Alright.
Rattle start like fire.
it's like an escape room where there's like two people actually doing it, and everyone else is just fucking with shit.
Yeah, been there.
Can I read it again? Absolutely. I will read it one more time. I have many tongues, but cannot taste. By me, most things are turned to waste. I crack and snap, yet I stay whole. I may take the largest toll. I assist all of the first men, and I will pay them back again. Around me, people snuggle and sleep, yet run when I am released from my keep. I jump around and leap and bound. The cold man wishes he had found. So the answer was fire.
So I was
Everyone's
oh.
like, yeah, it's fire. Okay,
Fire.
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, chat.
Well done,
It's a
guys.
jackal.
It's a jackal. It's a
Oh,
jackal.
it's
It's a
a
jackal.
fucking riddle, you know?
A
With the riddles.
jackal.
That's the number 4.
It
Go.
leaps and bounds.
All right, so you guys, you do light a torch, and
Yes.
as the flames erupt from the floors, the crystal ball raises itself into the air and kind of like blasts a green light, shining light into it. Following the trail of the star that is poorly traced out. The kid in the back is just like, oh my god!
Mine
I just had to
candles.
light a fire.
The candles around burst into the ceilings, and flames pick up where the contained within the circle. He said, "It's working! It's working!" He goes to grab his Lathander star, and as he comes back to the group, he stands next to you, waiting for what happens next. Just as he jumps to your hip, while standing next to you, the flames open into a doorway, and on the inside, you see a dark and gray stone hallway.
I push the child back and I say, "Hold that star tight, son."
Push the child in.
And I said, "You go."
He
Test the
closes
waters.
behind him, and he's dead. I'm just kidding.
Good luck.
Shove him to the ground.
You got this.
We
You're the
have to
hero
make
now.
Sure it's safe.
I'm gonna turn around and like get eye level with this kid and be like, "All right, you stay here. I'm gonna go see if Merkel will be willing to spare you for all that you've done for him already. All right, but you gotta promise me you won't try this again."
Well, it's already done.
He's got a point, Carl.
Yeah.
But you can't. You gotta promise me not to do anything
Can you
Stupid.
just please not kill any more squirrels?
That.
Or
What she said.
evolve to bigger animals and eventually people.
Let's stay away from killing for now.
For now,
Also,
Kuros.
hold my spaghetti. 'Cause I think we're going in there.
That's
Can you do that for me?
not your spaghetti, Rev.
I guess.
Yep.
You got quite a talent for magic. You should probably try.
My dad was
The
a
church?
sorcerer.
You should go to the church.
You should try
Right.
to. You should try something that's not quite so religious. You should try some arcane magic.
Watch your mouth, Kuros.
You watch yours, Galvin.
He would
He doesn't-
flourish
He
in the
doesn't tell me
church.
what to do. He
He
doesn't.
would
tell me what to
flourish in the church. He holds his Lathander star like.
do. He doesn't tell me what to do. You do what you want, boy.
When I come
daddy
back,
Your
kill
father was
him.
a sorcerer.
Rattle like takes his
Gross.
bow out and like, knocks an arrow.
All right, and I draw my two swords, and I'll step through that portal.
I draw my fists.
I draw my two fists. You just like
And
sketch
my
pad.
axe.
I leave my spaghetti with the kid. Because I don't know, going through this portal, what'll happen to my spaghetti?
The
And
hard
we all
you
know
know.
how Jen feels about spaghetti.
I added it for you. And
Hell
you guys,
yeah.
and Rab is the only one who ate it.
I didn't want to eat
That's weird.
orphans' food. Take
Orphan
their food.
spaghetti!
Look, they don't have a whole lot.
Shredded
I wasn't
wheat
gonna
in
eat their spaghetti.
sauce.
Before
Orphan spaghetti.
Although before I do go through the portal, I do want to leave behind 2 gold in the room.
You see his eye like shine. He's like, okay.
Remember what we told you, kid?
And I
Listen,
say-
if you please.
Oh yeah, and stop telling kids to steal, and I leave.
Let's step through the fog door.
All right, you guys step through the flame door. Double check that I have my lighting.
Oh,
Blame
Constitution
hallway
now.
I don't.
Roll a wisdom save.
The spaghetti
You're all
is a mimic.
paralyzed.
Rattle dies.
The fire is a mimic.
I appreciate the spaghetti.
I
But
did
it's-
too. I
It's
just
no,
didn't
it's
wanna-
not mom spaghetti because they're orphans.
Well, it's not on my. It's not on my.
It's pseudo
Vomit
mom
already.
spaghetti.
Your sweater.
All right, changing the map here.
Each
We're
doodle
down,
is an individual mimic. Oh, that's a great monster. Just like a
Oh,
swarm
God.
of tiny
we're
mimics.
down on the bottom right.
Oh, bottom right.
This is terrifying.
Oh jeez.
This
Look at that.
is dark. Okay.
Oh, I'm zoomed
Zoom
in.
out.
I think this is a great time to take a long rest.
Right here
Yeah,
in
Galvin?
this hallway.
It's nice. It's dark. I know Merkel's here.
So I know I'm safe.
I know. I feel really good about this.
There's something about the stone floor and the fire portal that we just stepped through
There's
really feels like home.
nothing like the aura of uncertainty that puts me to sleep.
I can't find us on the map.
Zoom
all
out.
the way out.
Yeah,
Zoom
and then go to the right.
We're
Oh,
all the way
there we
down.
are.
Yeah.
There
Which-
we are.
When you
So as you step through the hallway without a long rest, because I almost provided that to you at Ketamira's house and you did not take it. Sorry about you. So
Big
as you
yikes.
step into the
Kuros
hallway,
is fine. All his spell slots and health.
the flames
Calvin!
behind you circle into a small ball, closing off your way to the orphanage.
Like as it closes, and Galvin's like, "I'm out of spells for the day," and he's just
I wave to the kid as the door closes. Like, bye, have a good time. Don't do anything dumb.
You
Galvin's
see it like
breathing,
closing around him.
Galvin's breathing into a paper bag. Where'd you get that paper bag?
Is that a bag made out of paper? That's incredible. You should sell that.
Kuros,
Mark it.
How much should you pay for that?
make a
No.
Constitution saving throw.
Hey, I can do that
No.
if it won't be cocked. As I stop.
Sir, don't use that
The
word.
regret is palpable.
That is a 14.
You begin to hear ringing in your ears and your vision begins to fade away in front of you. Watching clouds in your own vision, you hear the faint voice of Cornelia. They're here? I thought they killed them. Quickly now. And as the words quickly now leaves her lips, you feel a sharp pain in your head. Roll another con save.
Killer headache. Hey,
Would
that's
you
an
like
18.
some booze?
Killer headache. The rest of the group is just seeing him like convulsing.
Ah!
What did you roll?
I'm like,
18.
It passes. Your vision clears.
Oh,
You
Rob,
feel normal. The rest of the
Someone should
group
live
is
with every
standing
day.
over
Yeah.
you.
Would you like
like-
some of
oh,
You fell to the ground. You
That's awful. Oh,
appeared
my.
to the rest of the group as passed out, but you woke up.
Ooh,
I,
I thought it was awful.
I handed
Brain
him my
freeze.
sippy cup of alcohol and go, would you like some?
Do you have a silly straw?
Give a silly straw.
I'm like trying to cast Cure Wounds. Like I'm confused. Like,
The
and it's
Thunder
like
has
nothing's
abandoned
happening.
me. You're like, I'm no longer. a
Where's your
cleric.
god now, Calvin?
You shut your mouth.
Are you there, Lathander? It's me, Galvin. I could really use some spell slots.
And then Merkel answers. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, Kuros stands. The group turns to look at where they are.
Well, we might be having some company soon. I think they know we're here and alive.
Oh boy.
They see a very nice but very worn stone creation of a building, tunnel, you don't know. Around you are interesting tears in the wall that show black and sparkling nothingness. Where are you? Are you even still in Eulator? Your mind feels foggy and you feel a little bit disconnected.
Are you telling me that we're here under the floorboards?
I'm saying, we're here, roll an Arcana check.
Well, the die is 3, and my Arcana is a whopping -1.
Oh no.
You put 2 and 2 together and
Yeah.
get 2.
Perfect.
Man. 16?
Mhm.
All right.
I
You confirm, you know that this is the demi-plane.
Under the
Man,
floorboards.
this is so
Under the
fitting for Rattle to be
floorboards.
getting all this Arcana stuff.
Yeah, Rattle, what's up with your nerdness?
You just
Suddenly it's Rattle and the Pussycat Dolls.
There's a reason I had him join our group.
Why'd you pick me?
Rattle then like Skyrim crouches and he wants to be sneaky.
All right. As you walk, you crouch sneakily.
Yeah, and then he wants to kind of creep down the hallway to the first kind of opening.
Okay. You will lighten that. All right. You walk through the hallway. You enter a medium-sized stone room. You walk onto a ledge that goes both left and right. The ledge looks over a 20-foot below section of the room where there's a platform with the statue of Merkel holding a glowing green crystal ball. And in front of it appears to be a smaller statue, like a protector of sorts. From where you are, to your right, you see an iron portcullis right there. And down over the ledge on the right side, you see a wooden door. Right. Hello, excuse me.
There?
Wow.
Right here,
Oh, okay.
iron portcullis, wooden door. And to the left side of the room, you see a large archway.
I look at the smaller statue, and I'm like, I shall call him Mini Merkel.
I don't like that joke.
No one liked that.
I'm kidding, Dylan. You're hilarious.
Thanks.
I just
Nailed it. Nailed that joke.
Validated.
God, you're so funny. This is why we have people watching. This quality of humor.
Okay.
I want to run and inspect the portcullis.
Okay. As you look through the iron bars, which are, you see a dimly lit, larger hallway. It appears to be empty in your narrow line of sight.
Okay.
Rattle wanted to take the other direction down the stairs
Okay.
and just kind of post up here. And can he do like a perception check to see if he feels like they're being watched or anything?
Would that be perception, Dylan?
Or insight, maybe?
Insight?
Depends. Perception is what you can physically see. Insight is like your ability to read a situation.
Insight then.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You feel odd. not safe. Let's just be frank.
Almost like we're in a temple of a god who's trying to kill us.
I'm going to light the end of my staff by casting my cantrip light.
Hey.
And I'm going to walk over to this area with the... How do I... this area with a bunch of items and barrels and like, stuff in the corner.
Why don't you move Galvin physically
click.
there?
You know what? I'm going to do all of that.
Get me pinging myself.
So as Rattle walks down the steps, he sees the green glow of the crystal orb shine brighter, providing more light to the room with its aura. Galvin shines light and is now completely 100% visible. And it has the crystal orb, as you walk by it, has a slight hum to it. The room feels echoey, weirdly distant. The ceiling is covered in those weird tears. If you look up, it's like you're just looking at the stars. Around the room, relatively empty. The two statues, a few boxes and sacks in the right cubby of the room next to the wooden door, and then there's the archway on the left. And then Galvin walked over while everyone was kind of dispersing to the sacks and make a perception check.
Okay. 13.
Okay. All right, as you walk that way towards the sacks and looking around, and you hear a stone grinding on the floor under the smaller statue. You look and it's facing you.
Like it turned?
Yeah.
Does can I roll a perception to kind of get a better idea of this statue, whether it's holding anything, any I don't know, gemstones, anything out of the normal that other than just moving stone?
Yeah.
10.
All right. You look it over, scan it up and down. Genuinely looks like a statue. Something's off.
Did
You
it
need-
like? Sorry.
What? Did it what?
Did it like rotate on its base?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a...
I want to take my staff and kind of like extend it outward as if it's like following the light.
Towards the statue?
Away from me. I'm wondering if it's following the light or it's following me.
Got it. It does not move. It's
Okay.
facing you.
I think nothing of it for now, and I inspect the stuff around me. Any
Okay.
items of some kind, or to kind of gauge what the purpose of this room was.
All
Or is.
right. You find the several empty sacks, and at the bottom of one of the sacks, you find 1 gold. Inside one of the boxes, you see 2 sets of black robes, and that's really all you find. Everything else seems relatively cleared.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyone
but are you
else?
not too worried about the statue that seemed to follow you across the room here?
I definitely saw it. I wonder why it followed me and not you.
Perhaps because you're a follower of the Thunder.
Speak, statue! And I look to the statue.
The Thunder commands you.
You meet its eyes, and you realize that it just blinked. Make a dex save.
Okay.
Ah!
Nat 20.
Nice.
You successfully dodge out of the way just in time as this bitch was trying to fucking claw you. Roll for initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Dang, I was about to change into my cultist clothes.
My cultist clothes. As they're fighting, you just change it. You're like, I was here the whole time.
I'm here to help. Let's go, Merkel.
Let's go, Merkel.
Let's go, Merkel. Let's go.
I got an 18.
I got
Hell
a
yeah.
17.
I got a
a
4.
pathetic 20.
And 14. So what? Kuros chains Rav rattle?
Churros, Rav, chains.
Churros.
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 Churros, Rav,
Latin
chains.
American
Listen, Alvin
cousin.
and churros.
What did you get, Galvin?
14.
And what did chains get?
17.
Okay, so. All right. Perfect. Music. I think it's playing.
Music.
makes me
Music.
Music. Elevator music.
Is it more anime battle
I'm-
music?
I'm working on it. Look, it's not.
All right, Kuros, you see this stone creature lunge at Galvin, and Galvin completely moves out of the way, and he like topples over into the pile of sacks.
The sexy
Laugh at my own joke. Insert sexy dying noise.
That's specific, but we'll find it.
I need to go.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Jesus.
All right, Kuros, what's your move?
All right, let's see. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely run over to this boyo. This here boyo, and I'm gonna attack him with my two scimitars.
Shimmitars.
Okay, Churros.
It's over here shimmying.
I don't know where my other D20 went, but I'll have to roll this one twice. Hey, one's a 19 and a 23. Hell
You
yeah!
hit with both.
I'll even burn a divine smite on that bitch.
You
Okay.
don't say.
You don't say.
Get out of town.
29 damage.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Dang.
Nice.
Coming in hot.
It's that
Hey.
chainmail crop top.
That brings
Yeah,
us
it's-
to
It's
Rav.
the power of the midriff.
You can't handle my midriff.
Can't really go far.
I have the power. To
I
move.
think distance-wise, he's out of the way for me to. Yeah. No, I can get that far. My movement speed is.
Huzzah.
That's
Naruto
good
run.
because yeah, your
What?
range ain't great. So let's do this.
Let me just run over there.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm coming. All right. I don't know where to stand. That's fine.
Making my way across the
Breaking
temple.
my way across the map.
Doing what?
I'm gonna burn my last key point to Fury of Blows him.
Okay, kick his ass, hopefully.
Strike him down. Do it.
That's 13.
All right, you miss.
Damn it.
Another one.
Oh, another roll.
Isn't Fury of
Yes.
Blows 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
3 total, yeah.
Yeah.
A nat 20, which
Ooh,
Hey, that's a
there it is.
23.
Blah, 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 blah. Give it to us.
I don't know what to do on a crit, but it's okay.
Automatic max damage times 2.
Oh, so 6 times 2 is 12.
Well done.
Perfecto. And that brings us to Chains.
Cool. There's 3 people fighting a statue. I'll watch.
Is that your move? Do you have anything else you wanted to do?
I'm just gonna. I'm going to move in closer.
Okay.
My
But-
murder is done.
I'm gonna I'm keeping an eye out, watching everybody's backs.
All right.
Gee, thanks.
His murder
I got you,
slots are
buddy.
gone.
Got
That
you.
brings us to Galvin.
And I still threatened that I just finished saying speak, and it lashed out at me and missed, and I respond by
Stop
slashing
speaking.
the end of my my bladed like pole arm, and I slash upwards.
Perfect. Roll to hit.
11.
You miss. And that's
All
when
right.
Kuros and Rav came in to save your booty. Rattle.
Hey.
Rattle wants to try to he draws his arrow, and he's like aiming at the statue, but then he sees the glint of the orb, and he
Mhm.
wants to swing over and shoot at the orb instead.
Okay. Roll to hit.
25 to hit.
Ooh,
Hey.
You hit it. And it goes through it, and it shines brighter.
Brighter when it got
When it's pierced and now it's stuck in it, and the kind of crystal ball is emanating
Okay.
green.
Okay, so then, seeing that didn't really do much, he's going to shuffle over to the other side of the stairs
Okay.
and to set up for another shot later.
Perfect. Okay. The statue is gonna fuck you guys up. All right. So.
Not Rattle this time.
The statue screams.
Or Chains. Chains is like, it's not my
So
time.
he missed with both of his attacks,
What
and then
up?
his third one is a 13. I don't think that hits Kuros.
Nope.
All right, he missed with all 3 of his attacks.
Oh my
He
God.
decides to
Ooh.
fly 60 feet.
The
What?
stone statue.
I'm just imagining like
flew.
Iron Man, but like
What?
the Mark 1 where it's just like this big metal thing. He just
We're like, everyone move, get out of the way. Be polite.
All right, we're back to Kuros.
attack of opportunities. Do we get attack of opportunity?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey, that's
Hey,
3
I know.
attacks of opportunity though.
I
Sure
have
is.
fists.
I
That's
have
like a
fists.
24.
To hit,
Yeah.
you hit.
That's 9 slashing damage.
Nice.
Yes,
Opportunity
I will
attack.
attack.
Okay. like,
We were just
waiting for
19.
the 3.
I was
19.
reading.
19, you hit.
Yep, 19, and I slash, and I do a whopping, oh crap,
Not good.
4 damage. Slashing damage.
All right.
Non-magical.
Correct. It's making a difference.
I had
Rav,
no idea.
Opportunity attack.
I'll try to punch him as he's flying away. Ah! Got a 15.
All right, you miss.
Shit.
Wrath.
What? It's either good or bad with me.
You either catch these fists or you don't.
All right,
He
that
did
brings
get
us
these
to
hands.
Rav's turn.
Catch me in the
or
temple,
Kuros's
how about
turn.
that?
Yeah, Rav's turn. No,
Catch me in the
Kuros's
temple.
turn, because you guys did opportunities.
Alright, so Kuros having his dude fly so fucking far. Let's see.
Oh,
How
jeez, he's so far away.
Move.
Don't worry, the dog will kill him.
Mavericks is there. He's like, okay.
I'm gonna move there and ready my action that as soon as he's within range, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Mavericks, I choose you. Bite attack.
It's not very effective.
All right, that brings us to Rav.
I'm gonna go ahead and just run my happy blue ass right here. And that's all I can do.
All right, Chains.
So, what's going on with the bigger statue?
It's sitting there. I think Rattle
It's not
had
looking
just-
around.
Roll perception. Rattle had
18.
just shot the crystal, and it started emanating a brighter green aura.
Okay.
And you notice that it is the same as the statues under the floorboards.
Okay. I think I'm gonna follow Rattle's idea here, and I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Wait, I'm close enough for that, aren't I? Yeah, that's probably like 15 feet.
Can you use your measure?
Actually, it's 20.
Oh, dang, I was pretty close.
Just out
That's
of
what you
reach.
should sound like.
If only I could take a 5-foot step.
Right. Well, I mean, it's actually that is my throwing range, isn't that? For a dagger, it's 20 and then 60 in parentheses. So,
Yeah, so 60
60?
with disadvantage.
well, yeah,
Damn.
60s with disadvantage.
Yeah.
You throw a dagger 60 feet?
It's got an arm.
Yeah.
You have to arc it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Arc
So,
it.
You can like hit him with the
He
butt.
split Robin's dagger in twain.
all right, I got 16.
Okay, you hit the crystal or the statue? What were you aiming at?
I was throwing it at the crystal.
Okay, so it lobs into it and it does crack in half. This green mist floats out into the air and just kind of lingers, but the crystal dulls. The statue that is fighting you starts shaking.
He
And
looks like Kuros when he's having those visions.
that brings us to Galvin.
Boy,
So-
I don't appreciate that.
A real quick recap of the room. So it was holding a glowing green orb thing, and then the spirit thing came out of it, and then the statue started vibrating of sorts. Is the big statue though that was in front of it? Is it holding something that's still glowing?
No,
No. Okay.
They broke it.
they
Yeah,
broke
we just
it.
broke
Only
that.
one glowing thing.
Okay.
Correct.
That's what I was wondering. I just wanted to make sure.
And now there's like this green mist that's just kind of floating above where the crystal was.
Reverse.
Man, look at
mustard
this
gas.
dank mist.
Yeah. So I use my full movement speed to move closer to it, but I can't do anything else. So that's my turn.
Okay, Rattle.
Rattle's going to. Do I have a clear shot at it, or are the stairs blocking me?
20 feet above. You can still see it. It's narrow enough.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna line up an arrow and take a shot at it. It's like vibrating still, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Sooner.
22 to hit.
you hit.
And then can I break that up and do my bonus action right now?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, bonus action, Hunter's Mark, and then damage. Sorry, 10 damage plus a d6,
Hey, perfect.
16 damage.
All right. You see it starts to crack and pieces of it break off as it gets up and it targets Rav.
God.
20 feet. Plus 20 feet down.
Engage rocket boots.
So he comes flying down at Rav and he rolls 15.
That hits.
Ah, yes.
No!
Feels good.
Perfect. You get 13 damage. He swings again with his claws.
That's-
12 to hit.
Yeah, no.
You're like, please.
I have like 1 health point.
Ugh.
Well, I hope he misses his last attack.
Gonna murder me.
It's a 6. I'm disappointed. It's a 6. He misses his last attack. That brings us to Kuros.
All right.
I'm not doing okay.
Ins felt last
Straight
time.
up not having a good time.
Kuros is coming up, seeing his friend getting fucking wailed on. He's like, I'll show you what wailing looks like. I'm quite
Oh
experienced
my
at that.
God.
Thank you for catching
Pulls out
that.
harpoon.
A 15 and a 10.
You hit once.
All right.
Yeah.
7 slashing damage. And that's how you wail!
So you take off its arm. It is not looking good, and it starts vibrating even faster.
God.
The green
End
aura,
of my turn.
like the green
I'm gonna move
aura,
away.
begins to
There we
like
go.
come towards it very slowly, and that brings us to Rav.
I want to disengage from this thing and immediately move away the hell back.
Okay.
I am not feeling good.
Chains.
Might be drunk, but I know better.
Chains will move in on the statue,
All right.
and he will attack.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Loud.
I hope it don't explode.
With a rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
15.
You hit.
Most excellent.
He's just saying this. Perfect. Yes.
I feel like Houston, so he's like, excellent, just as planned.
7 damage.
All right. It shatters.
I poke it very well.
Back,
It
you stone man.
shatters into a crumble, and the green aura in the sky kind of dissipates, sinking into the tears in the ceiling, and you're left in silence.
Sweet.
We did.
Ow!
And I helped.
We are in no shape to move forward.
But can we go back?
I'm not sure about you. I feel fine.
I'm gonna just lay on the ground.
Then you stay watch.
I mean, what are you planning to do? Like, sleep? Like, here? right now?
And I don't plan to sleep. I plan to rest long.
Hard.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you this.
Hard.
I don't think that's a good idea. We were just attacked by a statue, and they know we're here.
Which is why you're staying watch.
What's this in this alcove here?
Calvin, that's not a good idea.
It's just a divot in the it's just pieces of floorboard that I couldn't get rid of.
Oh, okay.
No, it's nothing.
It's not that.
I'm gonna investigate this door over here. What's going on with that?
Okay. Where are we at here? The right wooden door.
Where we at? Where we at?
You look at the door. It's unlocked. It is a wooden, nice door. Do you enter the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I open the door. I already said I will.
You said yes.
You've committed to it.
Yep. I don't want to enter. I'll open it first.
All right. So you open the door and you see an empty room with 2 cots.
Hey.
On the right side of the room, several stacks of boxes to the left, and a very large engraving of incoherent labyrinths on the wall. Nothing connects. It's just weird and very large and appears to be hand carved. The room does not have any tears on the walls, exposing the black stars.
Fascinating. They must have just stayed here.
I'm gonna hobble my way in there.
I'm going to a cot.
I'm just gonna lay on this cot.
You know, this may be an ideal room to stay in.
Good, because I'm not moving as I sip from my sippy cup.
Can we barricade this door?
Rattle wants to kind of edge over and peek around this corner.
Okay. So as you peek around the corner, you see just a long hallway.
Okay, so let's see. All right. So I'm gonna say that he kind of like walks over and peeks around this corner.
Okay, so you look down the hall,
and
you see from your line of sight so that it turns.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna kind of report that to Chains, in his best miming. You know that there's just a hallway there, and that's it.
Okay. I believe I have a bag of ball bearings.
Make a mortar?
I figured I'd just throw them in the hall here, and we can that way we'd know if somebody was coming.
Oh,
we're trying to relax. Yeah.
I still don't think taking, 8 hours to sleep in this enemy-infested temple to a god of death is a good idea. Maybe 30. Let's take 30 minutes. Does that sound
Everyone make an Arcana check.
Do it, but I'll complain about it the whole time.
18.
She's laying in bed like.
I got a 14.
21.
Okay, Galvin does have a sense of safety at the moment.
I really think now is the time. If we are going to do it at any time, now is the time.
I think before going through the portal of fire was actually the best time.
But
I digress.
In the words of the great Saint Rohan, would've, should've, could've.
Rattle wants to suggest
tell you that or something?
He did often, and now I'm telling you.
Rattle wants to suggest, shift work, obviously, and he's going to make it kind of clear that he'll take the first shift, and he wants to kind of set up in this dark corner right here, and just kind of be able to watch the room. Actually, he wants this dark corner.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
that one's darker.
That's
got
the
more
brooding
shinies.
corner.
That's got more
Well,
shinies.
he can see
Out.
more places this way, and just suggest that we if we're gonna rest here, somebody be posted up outside the door to listen for the ball bearings.
Get that dog.
Kuros has made it
moves in
clear.
front of the statue, and he kind of just sits.
Nice. And Kuros has made it clear that he only needs 4 hours of sleep. So that's a compromise, is it not? I'll take silence as a resounding yes.
Every hour we
I was
wait.
waiting for the witty retort.
I was.
But yeah, so
Okay.
Rav
So
is
you
looking
guys-
awful. We need to sleep.
You look awful.
Rav, you're
passes
drunk.
out.
So you guys set up for your shift work, and that is where we're going to end it here. 1
Sweet.
minute to our goal time.
Not bad.
Yay! I almost died.
Now we've all been there. Just
I
kidding,
have,
not
I have a
everybody yet.
secondary character waiting.
I think only
Just for
3 of us
this.
have almost died.
Yeah, I've hit one a couple times now.
You've been so close to death every session, and I kind of want that to be a thing.
It's a
like-
terrifying
like,
experience.
It
have-
is.
You have 4 kills this game alone, but every session you've like gotten
Technically
close to death.
3.5.
So we've established that cats have 9 lives, and 2,
You've used 3.
kitty's got claws. So it's a theme. I like it.
It's a theme. We love it.
I'm totally adopting these children, by the way.
Aww.
Aw.
What a positive note. I love that.
They're totally gonna work
And then he's
on
going
my
to
boat.
abandon them.
They're gonna work on my boat.
Why?
You mean the thing that the orphanage like lady was like, oh great, more people to buy slaves. Great.
So,
Child
how'd you guys
labor.
think of that game? I tried to railroad you into a main story instead of more bar time.
Hey,
I
you
like
ruined the illusion. I
Still
like
made our
it.
way to the bar.
You did?
Still got a drink out of that.
Got my winks in. We're good.
Got my winks. Not for long, you might die. Just kidding.
I enjoyed
know.
interacting with Riki, actually.
Good. We set
She's
that up for
change
you.
of heart.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
She's growing on me.
While that interaction was happening, I wanted to be like that awkward bad wingman who like does that playful shove, but does it way too hard and throws you over the bar. Go get him, Tiger!
You forget that my bones are hollow, and I go, "Ah!"
Sometimes I forget you're a bird.
The giveaway is still open. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat. We're going to talk about some art and then do our giveaway, and then
That's
we're going to do
right.
our first raid.
Yeah.
Woo!
Speaking of art, we have someone currently working on her art right this second, and
Working
we're
on
going to raid
me.
her when
I'm
we're done
checking it
talking
right
about
now,
some
she's
art.
working on
So,
Rav.
Sumner created a brand new layout for us this
We
week so
did.
that we can showcase some beautiful artwork. The first thing that red, love it.
Let's play.
You like cut out, so it's just perfect. It was just red.
But yeah, so
You're gonna move to the art.
Yeah, you know it.
Thanks.
So
He's like, in my
Maybe.
man.
Sorry.
this is embarrassing. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Give me a
Just
sec.
appreciate the art.
I may have forgot some very important parts of this.
Look at the
God.
art.
Hey, you're a disgrace.
Okay, we're there.
Oh man, can you guys hear us now?
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Everyone just be quiet.
Silence is the
Think it's still
foundation of
messed up.
creativity.
All right, great. They can hear us
Go
now.
ahead, Jen.
Perfect. So this was created by an artist by the store name of Eyes Like Candles. You might see my links that I blow up in the chat for all of our artists because we love them and they deserve literally everything. And so their Instagram pops up. I will do an @ here. Eyes Like Candles. And
Look at
she
his
did this
spoon.
commission for me about a month ago, and we just wanted to showcase, some great shit.
I really like this
Yeah.
one because it one of the things that I really thought about a lot when I was thinking about Rattle's concept was, I wanted him to be this hoarder of shiny things, but how do I express that like visually without him just lugging around a giant bag of garbage. So I really like that she went to the links here to, sew the things into his actual like tunic and stuff. It's really cool.
And this is hand painted. She does all of her art by hand.
Nice.
Nothing digital. We love digital art, but we also love, hand drawn art. So,
and correct me if I'm wrong. This is the our only piece that we've gotten so far that is not digital art.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, these character portraits.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We'll trickle out the other characters and artists that have been kind enough to spend time on our characters. We're really excited to start this segment, basically, of just featuring the creativity and talent that goes into stuff like this.
It's a picture of Rav, right? What? No.
Actually, let's go ahead and show Rav. We'll do 2 today. How's that?
Lord.
You can tell how moist it is.
Oh, he's off script.
I'm off script. I'm going crazy.
He's going rogue.
Whoa,
Alright.
Sumner, calm down.
And I'm going to pull for the giveaway here. While we appreciate, also go follow Eyes Like Candles art. She has an Etsy shop and she does tons of D&D and just regular fantasy art. It's very cool. I got all the art in person after she painted it, and it has like actual like metallic paint and stuff. It's very nice. It's super good.
Cool.
Love it. I will be mailing it to you guys at some point.
Surprise.
All right, if you haven't already, giveaway in the chat for the last one. Ooh, Rav.
It me.
All
I really
right.
love it.
I do.
I like the
as
belly
well.
button
It's
ring a
super
lot,
good.
too.
The belly button ring is a good
Because that was something that,
touch.
like no one put much jewelry on Rav and a lot of other art, and this was, I think, the first time someone did that, and I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just such a classically dynamic pose too. Like,
Yeah. What you can't tell is that she's actually at a 45-degree angle. She's in the midst of falling.
Drunk.
She's
Falling.
But what you don't know is the fully extended leg is actually on a wall and the hand is on the floor. She's trying not to vomit.
Did I leave my license here last night?
I didn't pay my tab. I'm sorry.
Using an old monk technique to not vomit.
All right, I'm going to pull for this giveaway here, and then we're going to get on with our raid. So we've got
Time to raid!
0077. I'll type that in the chat. 0077.
0077, yeah!
I didn't tag him. Let me tag him. 00. There you are.
License
0077.
Woo!
Come message me, and I will
Just
get
some
you
dice.
some
Yeah, boyo.
dice in the mail. So, all right. So this is our first time rating. If we fuck this up, I'm so sorry. But here is the channel name that we are going to. She is so sweet. She's currently working on Ravelana.
She's
And
literally one of the most wholesome Twitch
She's
streams
adorable.
I've been on.
I love her.
all right. So I'm gonna press start raid and see what happens. Ready to raid in 9, 8, 7. I don't know what's happening.
6,
It's just counting
5,
down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Great.
I don't know if it's doing it.
It says
It's counting. It's counting up with the raiders.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
It's just gonna start spitting them, huh?
Rav is so strong.
I
Drunk.
love our muscly lady. Oh, what is happening with your hand, though? I just looked at that. What is going
Don't
on?
worry about it.
She's
All right.
just drunk.
I'm gonna host her. Don't.
Well, for those that are still sticking around, thanks so much for watching. We'll be around
Yes.
next week, Monday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. If you haven't already, share our Twitch. We love that stuff. And follow us on Instagram at faithful_encounters for your standard D&D shit posting. We're here for it.
Hey.